What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We back at it with another Face It cast. This is my eighth day in a row, so I think I'm going insane. But maybe I'll get a break at the end of this week. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't have a set schedule. I just try and do as many games as possible. Um, Once again, I'm going to be joined by the lovely Adamigo. I think the schedule for
Yeehaw.
co-casters is going to be something like Amigo Monday through Wednesday because that's when he's available. And then the other days, if I do them, we'll just have like either just me or just like celeb guests because I've gotten a few DMs about wanting to do co-casts of people wanting to do co-casts with
I
me.
mean,
So
here's the thing. If I'm ever done, like if I'm ever more available, I will be here, right? So
yeah,
kind of can
yeah.
change my day. But hey, we're locked. We're locked.
We are locked. We're definitely locked in. But yeah, that's kind of the plan right now with some of that. So if you're interested in that, like some of the other people who've messaged me are, just let me know, and we can try and work out a time when Amigo isn't here. But besides that, we do have a great game today. We have Velocity versus Celestia Aurora. Both teams 2-0 in expert right now, and I really, really like both rosters. Let's go ahead and start off with this Celestia Aurora, or not Celestia Aurora, sorry, Vivacity Velocity roster. And
Hmm.
honestly, like I really, really like what we're seeing here. It's a lot of the same from last season with the return of Slow and Chan. Slow was on Iliad Helios in Masters. They're returning Neon on the DPS line, and big addition is Pip on support. Pip is a monster. That's all you have to know.
And I will be keeping my eye out for Pip here. Obviously, with Get Money, Slow, and Scram, these players that we've known before, right? Very interesting to see this roster. Obviously, VTY. I mean, like Vivacity, they've always had a good history, especially throughout Expert. We've had a lot of good memories with them. But yeah, like look like a strong roster. I'm very curious to see how Pip really applies himself throughout this. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. And I guess now could probably be time for us to move to our second team, right? Which would be Celestia Aurora.
Yes, let's see Aurora. This is kind of like the challenger this season. This team it's not new necessarily. This unique Nuklama Echo Diff core I've seen play before, I think, on a past Celestia team. So I expect them to be good, but they have Akioto on DPS, who I know me and Amigo personally know, so we're excited to see
Hmm.
him play. And then I've never heard of XZD on tank, so excited to see what he brings to the table. But this team, man, they're looking strong right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I have a lot of high hopes, and I hope they can compete with a really, really strong Vivacity Velocity team in the series. But it's really going to be hard to tell. But I just really like the roster all around. I don't think I've seen Nuklama or Echo Diff play in a really long time, and I know they're good. So happy that they're back. Happy to see
We're
Unique
definitely a player like Unique. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
on the Symmetra as well. I don't even know if that's how you say the name, by the way. Like we've never clarified. No one's ever told us, so we've just kind of taken that and ran with it. But we're gonna go with Unique. But yeah, really excited to see him on the Symmetra as well. I'm curious to see what this team kind of wants to play, the comps they want to play. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be Sim, but just where do they want to TP? What tank do they want to play? What his game do they want to play? I mean, it's really really interesting to see. But I hope they can stay in this series.
It is a good topic though, now that you do bring that up though, because as sort of like the metas and tanks and all that stuff, Sigma has been absolutely phenomenal recently. Like obviously like this is like a surprise to absolutely no one if you've been watching recently, but like the story of that character, like the meta's been really building to that perfect storm. You know what I mean? Some characters getting nerfed as well in that role. Sigma's become very very powerful with CC teams, especially like a couple seasons ago. We saw some of these teams that had like Sig players, right, and really try to lean into it. I think those teams, especially this season, are gonna be able to reap a lot more with that, and also Mizuki also being a very powerful pick recently. Really like there's a lot of interesting things, you know what I mean? Because I feel like if you want to play a sim, Sig is really not bad at sim at all. You can like really like take a lot of different angle plays and all that stuff. There's a lot of different alleys that this team can go, right? So excited for tonight. And I think on top of that though, since we're actually on time for once, do we have our score prediction?
We
And
are
by
50
we I
seconds
mean me.
away
I'm usually not on time.
from the stats line. You can go first. Wait, this DPS line is Deadly Himmers. Yeah, Toro. This DPS line for Velocity is very very good. Score Preds though. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You know what? Let me go first here. All right. From the premise of seeing Akioto, right? I haven't drafted with him much, but like that's a name that's familiar from our leagues back from a little bit ago. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go Celestia Aurora with the 3-2 here. I think there's a lot of things I really want to see about this roster here. I really curious to see like how like the unique lineup also plays. That's a player I've always kept an eye on. Always seemed to be quite solid when I saw them. But as I will say though, with the addition to velocity, if they did take this one, it would not surprise me an inch. But you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
greedy. I will always ask for a map five. You know what I mean? I have a lot of respect for both of these teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the opposite side. I would have done this anyway. I like Velocity a lot in this matchup. I honestly have Velocity like 3-1, I think. I think Aurora is gonna get a map, but I mean, this team hasn't played together for quite a while. They got some new faces. I think they're still figuring stuff out, and I think Velocity have only upgraded from last season. Also, I don't know if Scram is playing or not, but I think they just have a lot they can do with the roster. I have a lot of respect for Pip and the DPS line here, so I'm gonna rock with Vivacity Velocity. But I think Aurora can make it close, and I think they can get a map as well. Velocity though, get the first map pick, and they're gonna go to Ilios and ban Cass.
Mm. I guess that's like that probably gonna indicate like they do want to like get rid of like kind of like these mark heavy hit skins. Obviously, I also think with cats you can like really play a lot of comps at first point amazingly as opposed to some other things. You know what I mean? With that hinder a lot of things. Also, just reduces a bit of CC. You know, when some comps you see like a Kaz, like a Mizuki, and maybe like a Sig Rock or something like that, it's just absolutely miserable to play into. One mistake and your entire like you get erased off Earth quite simply. So do not hate that ban. Wasn't necessarily what I was expecting, but I also don't really know what I was expecting, truthfully. Do you think we see some sort of tank ban on the other side from Aurora?
I think we could see a tank ban. Honestly, a support ban might even be better here. You get take away like a
Yeah.
character like Lucio, and it really changes how a map like Ilios is played, in my opinion. So
Mhm.
I think a Lucio ban could be really, really strong here. It really just depends with what they kind of want to go with. Also, do you have the match room open?
Yep.
Okay, I do not have it open for a second. So
But the funniest thing is that it just says upcoming match 0-0. Like it just like I've been having to really like reload it recently. It hasn't been very like up to date. Like even now I can't see any information.
well, we're going into the map. We can see what the ban is. It's Jetpack Cat taken away here. So I think it makes a lot of sense on paper.
Fair shout. Fair shout. Right.
Yeah, I would say this one definitely checks out for me. But I feel like Jetpack Cat. I don't really know. Like I've talked to like on the streams that at the end of last week there was a lot of Jetpack Cat banning, and I wasn't 100% sold on it. Like we thought that teams were like actually going to play a Jetpack Cat, but like none of them did. Like it was just like okay, well, no Jetpack Cat, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I guess like it's like a really really like large shot in the dark. But I remember like recently I saw like T1 play them even after the nerfs. You know, like a cat bash and of sorts. So like I can still see the angle for the comp, but it's not as like overpowering as it once was. That being said, like going to the map here, we are seeing two different sides, but with one similar thing, with being a Symmetra. I don't know if they're gonna stick to it. Also, Chan on the Winston as well. I'm very curious. Like, I guess it's gonna be like a full like flex. Like we're see like probably like pip onto the Tracer here, or like something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
And I guess,
I
but the backline being Wu Yang Kiri is what really interests me more than anything.
Yeah, I actually had Pip shown his support because he played support last game, so I didn't really know what was happening. So I'm happy to see that I'm not crazy and that was just a quick swap. Scram is coming in for the flex support here, so it makes a lot of sense. Akioto going over to the Sojourn, slow on the Sojourn as well. It's gonna be a D.Va versus a Winston comp here. D.Va Symmetra. We'll see how UTQ wants to play this one.
Oh, but I think also this far is really not a bad shout though because like it helps like really mess up the Symmetra lane a lot more. I think this
Yeah,
is
but
what they were
Pip is
also aware of.
dead
But
off
wow,
the map. I think I don't really know.
I don't know. I heard a rocket like hit him and then they died, so like I'm not too sure there. Not the pick I was expecting there though.
Yeah, Chan needs
Nonetheless,
to be careful not to get moved off the map. Slow drops
Pip
really, really
going
low.
over to the Vendetta.
And going to get traded here
Echo.
by Celestia Aurora. So strong start for the Celestia Aurora team. Scram needs to stay alive, and Kiriko
Won't.
going to fall. Echo doing quite a lot on the Kiri. And Celestia Aurora, a little bit of momentum here early, 20% and counting on the point.
And I mean, yeah, he'll be a really good 20% here. And keep an eye on Echo already, building 60% with Kitsune here. Not too shabby at all. With Pip now deciding to go over to the Vendetta. Oh my god! Akioto just with the headshot there. Races him off for a bit. They'll take another fight here. I think they'll be a bit careful. Like, it feels like kind of like they're getting really shot up heavily in their setup and like one man's getting isolated and getting picked off of that. Obviously too early to really call the map or anything, but if they didn't get that fixed, I think we'll be in a better spot here. Echo was 73% on Kitsune here, really going to that. I think you're going to be seeing now how Velocity's going to want to like try to play on the map and try to really force off this high ground for Aurora. It's a very powerful lane for them.
Yeah, and Celestia just need to sit on this high ground. I mean, they're leaving the sim up here. Chan going to try and make a little bit of space, but I think Velocity eventually just need to force the point pretty hard.
But
Here's
Unique
Pip.
is dead. Pip going with the jump there as well. Finally, the Vendetta lane working a bit there. Echo goes low. Echo going dead from Pip.
Yeah, and 2 for the Vendetta here, plus 2 fight for Vasti Velocity. They should be able to wrap this one up. Hero did come out from Echo in this fight, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it there. Was used, I think, like, to try to swing it back, but then the instant thing from Echo as well kind of sealed it, you know? You don't really have enough healing. So it'll be 70%, but with the Kitsune out and, like, a fight like that, you're not too unhappy. You're going to have yourself at least, like, you're going to have yourself 3 ultimates with this fight if Mixby can really build that up for the win over here. But you have yourself some tools for success here. Akioto now going over to the Bastion. I think that'll be very, very good and really heavily marking up this Winston lane, you know? The Chan has to be very careful when they want to take their turn. That bubble will die instantly. Not also Buddy Maker, they would die as well here. But the TP is out here. Pitbull on the other side. He makes some bit of Vendetta ult soon. But everyone seems to be okay here. Kitsune into this room. This could be
big. This could be big. Akioto, goodbye. Pip Big kill here. Velocity. Plus one in the fight, and they're going to use the winging bubble in this as well. He comes out from Nuke Llama just to try and keep everyone healthy. But XTD is so low. U2Q going to fall. Vasti Velocity continuing to maintain a presence in this team fight. Nuke Llama dies as well, and Pip really starting to come alive here on the Vendetta. Lots of kills so far. Vasti Velocity look very, very in control right now.
Just in time.
It went from a slow start to an absolute run. I mean, just sprints from the side of pitch here. Really finding their cadence with the Vendetta here, knowing when to go in, when to go out, when to release, when to get the split going, you know? Very, very happy with that here. But it's very far from open. It's going to be an equal percentage here. Simo will help them take a lot of space, though. Pip trying to fight that on point here. Has to be careful about their life as well. Turf from the side of Akioto.
Yeah, Pip is really low. Actually going to die here.
But Slow doesn't have an OC here, and Chan does have Primal to live. So his fight is far from over. It's really about a question. Are they going to commit to this or no?
Yeah, Slow's going into the back line.
Akioto.
Yeah, and Akioto falls here. I mean, nice trade from XZD, but
they're flipping point.
The numbers are good.
And Primal is out as well. Gets it away on the side.
Yeah, Nuke Llama's on the back.
It's good. It's green.
The Primal finding pretty big value right now.
Chan can really find a good split here, but the Primal is out. But it is okay. I think they have really good setup around the map here. Obviously, Unique might be able to have like a TP, but depends how that's really going to work. OC coming up the side of Slow here. Gets one.
And finds two.
Gets two. Is it three?
Sojourn. What can you do here? Akioto really, really low. Soj finds three for Slow. And Vasti Velocity, crucial flip here at the end. Ult economy also looking pretty good for them as well.
Very, very well. So, I mean, Pip was able to get a pick onto Akioto there. If that can happen for another fight like this on anyone else, maybe Akioto again, it'll be very, very good for them. But it's being careful about their setup here. It's going to be very, very close, but if they can play just patiently enough and get their ultimate here, the setup will be very nice.
Yeah, but the Sunray Blade is out. Nice Suzu from Echo. Perfect to keep everyone alive.
Wait, marking out XZD.
Gonna take a lot of damage here. The D.Va, though, able to use the bomb to stay up. And Pip dies to the bomb. Oh my god, Slow's gone too. No DPS. 4 Vivacity Velocity.
But the bubble is good here. I don't know if it gets a boop here. Unique gets 2 though, and that will be something to forget. Maybe they can clutch it up. It seems quite dubious, and it will be a map. 0.1 win for Aurora. I mean, it was looking very good. It was looking very, very good.
Pip died to the bomb.
Son!
No, that's just brutal. I don't know.
I mean, just forget about it, right? You're like, okay, we started off slow there, but we started actually getting good. But you know, mistakes that'll happen. If there's any time for it to happen, let it be map 1. You know what I mean? Slow now also going over to the Emery. Chan going over to the Sig here. A bit more of a conventional thing here, and I think their backline will be quite comfortable with how they want to play now.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, never mind. We're just going full brawl. I think it's still fine for your wing. I feel like the wing comp, it wasn't bad at all. They're playing it quite well.
I'm not.
Like sometimes you might get a split going.
I'm never a fan of Wuyang without a Tracer or Genji or like something. You know what I mean? Like just something. Actually, Mixi's gonna go over to the Mizuki here. I mean, even the Vendetta is a good option as well. So, yeah, I am happy. I'll take this every day of the week. But yeah, Celestia Aurora, man, they looked really, really good on the sim last round. They're just going to stick it this round. Akioto also on the Bastion once again as
the
TP
wall
comes
is
out.
Good. Their TP is out here, but let's not get anyone on it here. Turn is gone. XCD looking low, but will live. Unique looking quite low as well. We're really going to find a trade.
Yeah, but Chan's 4 turns over now. Chan is really, really low and going to try and apply a little bit of pressure on XCD on the point with the D.Va.
But good living, though. Very good living here. Slow is dead, though.
Yeah, big kill for Akioto early. Scram is also really, really won.
They're still living though. They might try to take another fight here. Turret is out from the side of Akioto. The wall is out as well. XCD looking low, but will be okay at the end of the day. And I would like to say one thing. For the side of Aurora, there's some metro lanes that have been very, very good. There's some metro lanes that have been very, very effective. It's taking a lot of space around them here. Obviously, this was kind of more of like a slow bleed fight more than anything, but you have to give credit where credit is due here. Now, keep an eye on the side of Aurora. Look at how many ultimates they're building here. Building stuff essentially 3, not yet, but it's looking quite nice for them. And Pip will be over going to the Vendetta, which is something that you like, and Chan will be going over to the Sig. I think this gives him a lot more opportunities to punch a lot of different lanes.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel as one-dimensional.
This Sim Bastion is just a problem right now. I mean, Chan is just taking so much damage, and if your turns don't find value, you're going to get absolutely punished by these two. So, I'll just see if Velocity can be a little more aggressive, find a little more value.
Rock is out there, good here. We'll get a stun with XDD.
Yeah, Akioto actually gets moved off the high ground. Really big play from the Vendetta player. Akioto really, really low as Slow cleans up U2Q. Nuke Llama is also gone, and it looks like Vasti Velocity should be able to find a fight win here, especially with the Diva already gone. These are just going to be basically staggers here. I mean, Akioto and Echo. And Vasty Velocity once again find a retake.
Good to see you.
Not without taking themselves 54% here, but they're going to be having a lot of ultimates for this next fight here. And XCD said, you know what? This shit is lame. Put me on Reinhardt, son. This is actually a viable strat. It looks a bit classic to what you something like London Spitfire do back in the day in the Overwatch League. If you know, you know. But Christian here taking a lot of damage early.
No, yeah, I mean, XCD just has zero health to work with. Reinhardt needs to be careful here. There's not enough healing in the world to keep this guy alive, but rotation made
Apparently there
successfully.
is.
And UNTQ is dead on rotate here. Kirish out from Scramblies as well. Vasty Velocity really need to clean this one up slow. Nuklama's gone. Slow, though, immediately traded. And XCD
ready
falling.
to get into that room.
Should secure this one is Akioto. Gonna be the lone survivor here along with Echo. 3 for Pip as well. Vasty Velocity continue to hold on to the point.
This of Vendetta comp seems phenomenal for them. Like it really helps them play. Like I think it gives them a very comfortable entry to the sim camp, right? Not that the sim can't win, this comp can't lose. But like, you know, when you put him on the lane, like with the boom, I think like I forgot what it's called, the left shift, it really helps like really messes a lot of these teams up here. But the Sig,
yeah, Pip needs to be careful.
Fashion. Ooh!
But Akioto's gone. Flux out from Chan as well. It's gonna
might be good here. B is good.
Really fat, and ult's getting traded here. Pip using the Sundering Blade, looking for value, and it's gonna find
It
Nuklama.
gets it onto Nuklama here, and I mean it's just a small room here. TP from the side of Echo going out, but it does seem like it's going a lot. It's a lost its momentum here. They will go for a reset here, and they will have themselves one more fight with a Sim Wall and a Shadow building too. How big of a Shadow could you possibly have, XCD? Show me something. That being said, though, I think Slow and Mixed View want to win their ultimates as well.
Vasty Velocity look entirely in control right now. They look very, very promising on this.
They have an answer
comp.
for all the places the comp wants to do here.
ATP comes out, now the symbol is out as well. Gonna help XCD make it over to the point in the pin. You
Oh,
gotta be
XCD
careful.
almost gets it. Marking out Pip here, you're gonna see Chan though.
Yeah, look at these angles, bro. This is an angle max of all time from Velocity. Slow finds one with the overclock. UN2Q also gone, and Vasty Velocity gonna be able to clean this one up. XCD doesn't even build up to the shatter, and they're gonna even the score here on Ilios.
I mean, as specific as it sounds, it feels like a classic like, yo, we are just getting absolutely beat by them. Let's play this comp, and then everything just clicks. You know, everything like it just instantly swaps. It's like, all right, you know what, no more fun. And they get themselves with a very good map win. I think after that first 50% that they kind of slowly bled out, getting the comp right really helped them here, and that's going to be a point. But now, like, we're not interested when it's a lot more close range of a map. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I mean, you can see Unique already going off of like the same. I don't think there's as crazy a lens you could TP to as you could on the other 2 points, right? So, a lot more brawly of a comp here, but it seems like we're almost gonna get to a mirror sorts. The only exclusions being it's Mizuki Juno once versus Mizuki Kiri. Is there one that you're a bit more favorite to?
I mean, I like the Mizuki Kiri the most, but I mean, Kiri. I mean, it's both teams are on Kiri and Mizuki. It was just the Juno that spawned door. I don't think he wasn't paying attention, but we're also getting a Sigmir here. UN2Q going over to the Mei off the Symmetra, so.
I feel like it just like Pip's gonna be a bit better. Like obviously Pip can help in the final, be a bit better though than getting splits here. While Unique will definitely be tank. The shooters and styles about the same comp here. But Binding Chain is good here. Won't really kill anyone though. But Celestia Aurora really trying to like bank on the small room here.
Yeah,
There's a lot of angles getting taken.
All
There's
stuck
a lot
in
of waves.
cage
And
right
there we
now.
go.
Put the chain onto Pip's good.
Binding Chain is great.
Vendetta really, really low here. Needs to try and stay alive. And going to be able to.
Oh my god.
Got the mini
looking low though.
in the middle of that team fight. Look at the ult charge of Pip, by the way. Really building up to the Sundering Blade.
And oh my god, does not stop here. Suzu gets forced on the lane here. Rocket taken by the side of Pip, but will be okay. If this ultimate gets built, this might be with that here. XCD staying low, losing up the skill from the side.
Oh, goodbye, slow.
Oh my god.
Akioto, big kill. Chan, though.
XCD dead, though. Chan gets still.
Cleaning this all up. Pip cleans up Nuklama, and 4v2 in favor of Velocity, going to get followed up on. And they're really turning this round around. They looked up really not great on the first point, but flawless so far on here, and great second point as well. So maybe they're just Sigma players, dude. Maybe that's just what it is.
Yeah, and I don't know. I thought Unique was a tank. I think I saw a team like that middle that was tank inside of Unique. I don't know. Anyways, though, speaking of tanks, so Chan has been very reliable on this first map. I think like not taking a lot of investment, really living a lot, which is very impressive. I mean, both things are quite impressive. A lot of discipline. I mean, look at this high ground gameplay. He just lives so well. I mean, look at it, like, it makes it so hard, like, really just splitting this backline up, not making it really easy for either side to walk here. Slow gets a shot to Akioto, though. Call that revenge. We're also building to an OC as well. Suzu's on early stew here. Echo looking
I mean, they're investing into this. Chan can use the flux. It's going to be pretty big as well.
Probably.
helps find XZD, and I think you're going to take the Flux for Kyrgios trade every day of the week, especially with a fight win behind it. I mean,
Pip! Oh my
Big
god, look at where
plays.
they're holding. Oh, they're feeling it, no? Okay, are they gonna back or are they gonna hold it? No, they're definitely
they're going to
feeling it.
overclock the line, bro. Look at Slow, dude. Full railgun. It's go time,
Show me
baby.
the money. Oh, and yeah, it's also the charge shot pick instead of the double slide. Very interesting to see that. Not gonna hit it. Double support. I mean, there's a lot of ultimates. This fight's gonna be messy. This fight's gonna be messy here.
Yeah, and Scram's just going to pick
Akioto
Akioto
gets
early.
picked early though. That's really gonna help.
I think Aurora would have to wait for this respawn. I don't think you can walk into this without your Soji
I mean, you see the wall here, like
Especially
they're
with the amount
coming
of ults
back.
had. And XZD finds
Well,
the
wait
trade.
a minute.
Slow's somehow gone. I think got hit by the May headshot, maybe? I don't really know. And
Yeah,
Pip using the
absolutely
Sundering
one
Blade
shot.
gets
But
rocked
the
out
rock
of
is
it.
good for the side of XCD as well. Here, this fight's far from over here. Flux got up from the side of XCD. Does it catch anyone?
It catches
I think it
the
might catch
Sig.
Shen, but is it enough? Scram is low though. Scram will be dead here. Can we find another from the side of XCD?
One's
Rock
going to get
is
started getting
not
captured
good,
as well
but
for
it's okay.
Aurora. They're up in this team fight. Velocity, I think, need to find trades or die on the point. Slow, they're going to find one, and the overclock comes out. XCD, 1 HP and falls. Slow, starting to clean house here on the point. Akioto sliding onto the enemy. Sojin, the shots don't
Guess
land
what?
for Slow. Akioto finding the crucial kill here. Keep Aurora in the round. Point flip is found 2, and Pip is so
Pip
low.
is looking low and will die. Akioto clutching up this fight here, but will it be enough? HP looks low, but also fighting back quite scarily here. Scram as well. Do you think we hear both of these tanks soon? No, they have to be here at some point. Nuklama also has the Mizuki off their back as well. Echo has 75%.
Our odds just got
There's a lot to
better.
look at here. There's a lot to look at here. This map is not over yet.
Yeah, Scram Police has the Curious to drop the next fight, so I actually do like Velocity's position in it, but Echo's going to have it really, really quick to mirror.
I mean,
so-
look at their TP here. Like they're trying to probably like hide out the lane as best as they can. You know what I mean? They can really delay this point clutch. You know, get as much of them as they can and build their ultimates as in exchange here. Echo looking low, super force though, and nobody came down this lane here. But they will kite most of it. That's this. Pip is so ready for the angle here and helps get it
And
done.
Slow finds 3, what a shot. From the Soj player, it's just UN2Q left and Velocity. They're going to find the immediate flip and probably the round win as well. They're going to take a map 1 victory here. Probably closer than expected though. Not going to lie.
Agreed here. I mean, I will say, all fairness due, the stats do not say the entire story. There was a lot closer than that here, but I mean, yeah, Pip really. I had like the first 2 discs we were like, what is going on here? But after that, really started to like just walk in, you know? Like started leaning in the chair and quite impressive on the Vendetta.
I agree. I think my 2 takeaways were I wasn't actually a massive fan of the Bastion. In general, I just didn't like it very much against the Velocity team comp. I think Akioto could have just farmed on the Soj still, and I think he honestly looked much more comfortable on the Soj anyway. And I think the Vendetta swap also just crucial for Velocity. Pip, absolute monster on that hero. Nothing else needs to be
Definitely.
said. And map 2, it is going to be a Celestia Aurora map pick. This was a Velocity map pick, and we are going to Circuit Royale.
Dude, I cannot get the info here. Oh, there you go. Finally, I can see it.
You might have to refresh the page.
Oh, there you go. I mean, I refreshed the console test before I couldn't. Now I can finally see things here. I mean, I'm probably both sides probably gonna play like Sig, maybe Bazooki as well. Like I can see some Maze here. I feel like I can kind of get a good read on it, but it's to one of these sides maybe ban out part of those comps that we just talked about. You know, I could see like really any band coming up. Maybe like a Sig band coming out. I could see a May coming out. I could see a Mizuki. I think those 2 are probably the most important here. Maybe a Vendetta too, but not on this map. I really don't think that's smart.
I'm
I
a
feel like
fucking
those are just
burger,
mini
bro.
bands.
1 second.
How are you a burger?
I did something fucking dumb, and I'm going to fix it real quick. I didn't do anything bad, don't worry. I
Good
just
vape
requested
post,
the
son.
other match room I told you about early because it starts
Yeah.
late, but I requested the
Mhm.
same match room I'm already in
Good
on
shit.
accident because I'm a burger.
It's okay. Nothing
Serious.
wrong with being a burger here.
I will lock this in. But yes,
It's also on the list.
what was
Sorry,
the
go ahead.
ban? Was the ban out? It's Farah.
What? I can't see this. Dude, oh my god, my matchup is terrible, man.
It's
I
your
don't hate the
Wi-Fi.
fair though. I think it's a pretty good answer into like the semester that we've seen before. Let's see, velocity turned about down to 10 seconds. I can see that information. Can I see more? I don't know.
Yo, at PC Nerd 1, what makes Carter Garden #1 on your list? Well, first of all, the big thing is they're a proven roster. I mean, they played in Masters last season. They didn't have very many changes. I really like their DPS line. Akua Bion. Vind on tank might be the best tank in the entire tier, for being honest. I don't even think they should have been relegated. They played the relegation match with a tank sub, a support player on tank. I mean, 5's great, but that's not Vind. and I think they have a lot to prove this season. I think they're going to be hungry, and they've won expert before, and I think they could definitely do it again. So just like the provenness of the roster is what makes them one in my book. But we're going to get going into map 2 here, and it's a Reinhardt ban out intern from Velocity. So shutting down any chance of the Reinhardt here, which is kind of sad to be honest with you, but whatever, I guess. I'll live. And yeah, I think the Faraband also really heavily hints that UN2Q wants to play Symmetra here really badly. And I think maybe the Reinhardt ban, just a way to potentially mitigate against a Ryan Sim comp or something. Not 100% sure. It's honestly not a character you see banned very often. So we'll see what happens here. But
Yeah, sorry, I am back now here. What was the second bet?
it was Reinhardt.
Fairs, honestly, XCD going on to the Malga. No, but I also wanted to ask what you said about Partner Garden. I mean, even without their tank, which by the way, I've seen Vindiz coming on the play, right? Even without their tank, they made it so fucking scrappy. I really do not think you counter out that roster. I agree with what you said here. Obviously, there's like a lot is gonna be decided throughout the season here, but that is not a roster you can underestimate in any capacity. I think
If you want my help,
you will see them be very competitive.
Also, Goob says, "Do you hate the Spa? Why do we drop 1,000 ranks?" Goob, I honestly thought the Rising roster was going to be like the Postal roster beforehand. And when I saw it was the Spa, like obviously I love the Spa. That's rage bait, by the way. I don't hate the Spa, but I just graded basically an entire different roster. And based on just like where you guys finished in the season you played, I felt like I wanted to be consistent and not like incredibly biased. But I want you guys to give me like a really good reason to move you up back to the top 4. So please win every game you play. But yeah, UN2Q is on the Symmetra here. XCD on the Sig. Slow on the classic Widow here, so.
I mean, two very, very different looks here. I think having this double hit scan here, I'm also going to have slow people, so constant menace, you know, really make it risky to go for these swings, right? And you'll have Activator for the constant damage here, but like, I mean, you'll have pick for the player damage here. But I'm very curious to see like how unique takes these serves. Obviously, can help overload the lane that chance is on. You can go for a flip, also this back like hit scan situation here. I don't know.
And it looks like the car is just being slowly walked up here by Celestia Aurora. Velocity just poking from the high ground. Slow. Gonna find first blood onto the Sigma. But the second actually onto Akioto. So Widowmaker coming alive early here for Vivacity Velocity.
No, definitely. I think also Pip's probably going the Frey as well because I think we might have seen like as we saw the Fair ban, right? Fair's good until Fair and the Sim, and I also think Frey is pretty good. I mean, it's kind of like a similar concept, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I think Frey's really good. I'm not a big fan of double hit scan just because I think UN2Q could like really blow this up on the Symmetra if a little momentum gets going here. And here's the TP onto the high ground. Pip gonna get caught out and killed here. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Gotta be careful.
But the headshot from the side of Slow here will probably help it, though. There's still a lot of hope in this fight here. Chan also building has a bit of an advantage when it comes to this flux here. And just Slow gets headshots like that. Nothing is really guaranteed here. Rock is pretty good, though.
Oh, but the follow-up shots don't land, and Chan is going to fall. So looking for more, though, on the Widow.
Fighting World War II. Oh my god, Slow, you gotta run, buddy! Hey, that mine, though. W placement. Looking to this next fight here, we're going to see actually good Kitsune advantage for the side of Echo here. We're seeing Miro's fluxes as well, though. As well as hit scan also advantage for the side of Velocity.
Yeah, and sights are out here from Slow. I mean, you gotta really respect this to your Celestia Aurora based on how the round started anyway.
Ooh, getting close. Every time you see someone pick a corner here, it could be your death. That being said, it's nothing like that yet. You're gonna have the chance to force cart into XCD here. I think we'll see Miro Kitsune as well as the Freya ult really good for the students better.
Yeah, and
What's
Chance
good will be a rock
free now. It needs to stay alive though, and UN2Q falls. Immediate trade though onto the Sig and 4v4. Tank alive for Celestia Aurora. They're gonna push this one all the way in. 4 minutes to work with on the second point.
Oh my god, Nuclear being a bit careful there. We'll get that pick though. Looks quite nice. Mixed V will have themselves a my apologies. They will have
all the swaps coming in.
Mizuki ult here, and Chan says, "You know what? Fuck this. You want to play close? Let's play close." Pip going back over to the Vendetta. Chan over to the Zarya here. Not a banner, so let's see how they can really fight. I don't think charge will be a concern in this comp here, but it's not really limited. But look at Akioto going out the OC here. But that is a very good Mizuki ult. The flux is quite good themselves here, but there's a bubble and Slow goes for the Sean, gets it done.
Yeah, big first blood for the Hanzo in this fight. Flux and Overclock used from Celestia Aurora as well. This would be a brutal fight loss to have, and with U2Q falling, I don't think there's much hope for them to stay in this one. Trade though from Echo, but everyone else falls, and Vasti Velocity starting the second point hold. And Pip is going back to spawn.
Boost slow in the
No,
chat.
getting this,
That is
getting
beautiful.
Stop it.
Now I think things keep. Going back to that bashing comp we talked about earlier here. It is kind of like fuck the tank here. Obviously we've seen that happen a lot, but I don't hate it here. But I think it's just really about for Velocity to win. I think also though Slow has to get a lot of consistent damage, or at least be very scared with returns. Chan looking over will be okay here. Dragon for Link can be bad as well.
Yeah, Kirish out from Scram here. It's just gonna allow
Is
Chan to
the kite gonna
walk
be
all
good?
the way into this
Simwall's
one.
Great, though.
The Simwall really gonna shut this Kirish down. Everyone's kind of getting low for Velocity. They're gonna actually lose a lot of space here as Chan playing a pretty deep corner here, and Bubble onto Pip, the Vendetta. Still taking a lot of damage though, but Chan fully charged, gonna start walking it back into this one.
And
Kirish
low.
gets thrown into this one from Echo.
Ooh.
Sundering Blade out here, looking for Akioto, but
Oh, so close. Cannot get it done though here. Kitsune is actually decently kited though. Now they can walk up to 13 here. Bubble is great. Bubble is phenomenal.
Pip
but
needs
Pip
to be
is
careful
getting
here.
fined.
Didn't take a lot of
Wins,
damage.
though.
Able to
Slow gets
survive.
two.
Slow is just cleaning house
Is it
on
three?
Hanzo right now, dude.
Group up with me.
I mean, we talked about it. Slow has to be activated, and Slow is indubitably that, right? Adding the big words out here. Next fight, though, we got to look at XCD's Flux, Nuke Llama's Mizuki ult, as well as Chan having a grab, as well as a Mirror Mizuki. I'm very curious. Do you think we see like a Mizuki ult that eats a grab or something? Surely not, son.
That would be
Surely
crazy.
not.
We've seen crazier on
We've seen
attack,
crazier.
but
We have seen crazier, definitely.
This would be
But-
one way to lose a team fight. I'm not going to lie. If this grab does
Unique
get
is
eaten.
very low.
But it's
Flux
going to be
is
the
out,
Flux
though.
out from XZD here. Everyone
He's
so
quite
low in
good,
the air.
though.
Perfect Suzu to keep
Oh
everyone
my
alive.
god, and even more perfect Mizuki ult here, making sure nobody dies somehow. It's so impressive. Flux is good though, it might be massive here. Can they kill that though or no?
And the
Looking
TP
for
is so
away.
good.
The TP is
U2Q
better.
finds Slow as well, and a +1/5 for Celestia Aurora. So many ults were used by Velocity in this. Pip looking for more value in
And
the
no
backline.
clear
But
ultimates here to really get an early advantage here. Pip looking low as well. That's man is going to be killing someone soon. Unique on that lane as well with the TP really helps get the job done here. Good ult from the side of Velocity, but not enough.
yeah, this sim is just frying right now. It's a microwave out here. Velocity, man. They look good at points, and I can't believe they didn't get the follow-up on that grab. The TP perfect from U2Q to get his entire team out of there. I'm not going to lie, so. Big
Definitely. I mean,
plays.
look at how early they're taking a lot of space here. Obviously, if you're unique, like, or you're MCQ, like you're saying now, you will not mind this. I know you're swapping out there, you're switching up on me, you're making me sound dumb. Anyways, well,
I
look
mean,
at this
Velocity are
dragon
just going to
side
the
here.
point. They don't care. They don't care about the hold of Celestia Aurora. They're just gonna
I mean, this is
book
what they
it
want
over
to
to
take
the
the fight here,
point.
but Pip going for a turn that wants a unique here. Dodges the rock, though, will be okay here. Mizuki on low ground there will be fine. 3 ults from the side of Velocity here. It's going to get messy, though, if Echo gets Kitsune and if Unique gets that Sinwall.
Yeah, Pip is just
I mean,
hiding
look
on
at the
this
fight
high
is
ground. Look at
completely
the
changed here.
Look at the damage taken from XCD on this
He's doing
block.
binding
This
channel to
Sig
use
is just
XCD.
eating straight punishment. And
Oh.
the Sundering Blade finds Echo as well. Lots of damage onto the rest of Aurora, and it's just Akioto left, going to get staggered and going to die here late in the fight. And Vasti Velocity, man, they've had good holds so far across the map, just haven't been able to find that little last one. But with sub a minute remaining for this next team fight, they're looking good to try and take this map here, or at least find a good.
Well,
a
look
good
at them
lead
play
around
with
it.
the Lucio now, kind of like changing how they want to play their comp here. Want to play it obviously a bit faster with their swings, you know? Don't really need as much of a biting chain they assume that your groups are pretty good anyways. Suzu will be in room though. Scram getting forced up will be okay. Akioto's low. Akioto's dead. The Simola's out as well here. You have to make something happen on this. Otherwise it gets very, very dire with 40 seconds left. They're going to be committing as well.
Oh, Flux misses!
No one!
This is going from bad to worse here. Slow though, kind of caught out, but finds the headshot
Slow
anyway.
gets one. Doesn't get caught anyone. Slow isn't stuck. They are stuck with Slow here. Oh my god. Absolutely mythical Hanzo performance here. XCD getting victory with the last 20 seconds. Something has to be done here. Akioto will probably get them an artillery and help them win with their swing here. But what do you do after that? You walk
Oh
into three-
my God.
3 ultimates inside of Velocity here, and there's no signs of stopping. Down to the 10 seconds as well.
Slow is activated, and he has the Dragon to really, really hurt this touch as well. The TP's out,
It looks in-
but it's immediately broken,
Oh my
and now you
god,
have the
this Dragon's
freest
gotta be
Dragon
big.
ever in
The
main if
Dragon's
you
gotta
want
be
it here.
big.
And it's gonna
Sunyan.
find Akioto.
One.
And Velocity,
Only
they're gonna
one.
use they just have way too many ults anyway. They're gonna hold out here on the 3rd point, but still, lots of work to do on the attacking side.
Agreed. I mean, I think it was like the at first point that was quite dire for them, but after that, like just really started to find their cadence. I mean, obviously I've said that a couple of times, right? But the Zarya comp, absolutely phenomenal. Also slow. We know why you call yourself Get Money Slow. The money is there. We seen the bag. We see the fit, bro. Phenomenal Hanzo performance there. Honestly, phenomenal place from the entire side of Velocity here. But you cannot count out Aurora. They had themselves a very good first point, like push as well. I mean, on defense, it's not gonna be bad for their comp either. I'm trying to see. I'm curious what they swapped though. Do you think they swap Akioto to a Sojourn or something?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I really don't like these Bastion looks very much. I don't think they're very successful, and I think Velocity are honestly more prepared for it than they think. Especially like into a Hanzo. I feel like it's really strong against the Bastion. I mean, they're going back to the Soch now, but I really think this is the play, even with slow on the Widow. I don't know. I don't know about you. I'm just not a fan of the Bastion in this context. I don't think he gets enough done, especially like trading damage like onto the Zarya. It just feels like they're not using the form effectively enough and putting their Bastion in like good enough spots to find lots of value mid-fight. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we saw in the first what how it could work, right? But the second I felt that Velocity was like to get like an answer to that comp, it completely fumbles. You know what I mean? You just don't get like any like I feel like it's a comp like the peak is like it feels like unbeatable, but like you don't get the consistency of a Soch comp. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of other areas in the map you can play with Soch, with Bastion has a very specific flow chart on how you win the game. You know what I mean? Which can both benefit you and harm you. And it feels like if you look inside of Velocity, they found an answer to it. So I like the Soch design.
Yeah, it's slow. Back on the Widow here. We'll see what he can find.
How much money can you get on the Widow on this attack? Let's take a look here. Actually, looking half though. I think you can give up a lot of space early, actually.
Yeah, really far back here for Aurora. I mean, if you die before this first corner, you throw the game away anyway. So I respect the play, and it's gonna be hard for the Zarya to get around it as well, especially with only Widowmaker damage to really help here. And Pip gonna take a turn, but you see how fast the bubble breaks.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
Okay. XCD, big early kill here for Aurora. They're going to look for follow-up, and Pip is going to die next. And U2Q to take this opportunity to TP into the backline. Staggers would be big here in Chan. Don't know if he'll be able to make it out and going to fall. And XCD, man.
Oh,
really
XCD
getting it done on the Sig right now.
Just frying, right? I mean, we're at 50% all charge already here. I mean, most of the team looks quite favorable when it comes to ultimate. Slow going over to the Hanzo. If it ain't broke, why face it, Your Honor? Cannot hate that. I'm curious to see like Chan maybe match like the Sig at some point here. I don't think there's any necessity for it, but like I think that's an option.
I do think the Zarya is fine here, but you're gonna have a quick hero rush here for Aurora. We should probably shut down this fight really fast as long as no one gets killed by the Hanzo before the fight starts. He just took a turn on the teleporter pad, by the way. And XD just got a random scram. You can win this without ults now. You don't have to use your early carry rush. Scram dead. You're gonna lose out on carry rush charge.
XCD is controlling so much of this game with the kills. I mean, also the master. I think like you can win on the Zarya, but like the amount of lanes that you get to contest with XCD, like I'm sorry, like there's a lot of picks where XCD gets some sick that you could just simply knock out on Zarya, right? Obviously, kind of shit to say, but like the range is really massive here. I mean, look at it.
Oh, Pip is just gone.
Pip is dead.
XCD, man. Rock here. He's really coming alive on this defense. Half the time bank's already gone.
Wait,
it's gonna be the overclock from Akioto, cleaning up slow. Looking for the rest of this Velocity team.
But Scram on the corner there, hiding a bit.
Chan is able to make it out. Actually, Scram's dead. So, Stagger is found here with the overclock investment. Velocity. They gotta go back to the drawing board here on this attack. They just cannot find a way around this corner. Echo, been holding this rush for so long as well. And Chan, look at Chan's grab charge. Like, literally has not been able to do anything.
I mean, every time you swing out, it's like, yeah, you sure you get charged, but you can't actually walk. I mean, look at how many lanes this comp has. And I think part of it, low-key, might be also having the Surge. Like, there's so much more poke, and so much of like the stronger range threat. And like, your walk-up has to be perfect, otherwise I feel like it really sucks here. So you have 4 ultimates on the side of Aurora here, where you have, actually, it's going to be a strong.
Oh, and nasty. Thundering Blade does miss. Kirish out here from slow, and it's going to be the similarity in this, trying to stay healthy. Maybe to use a rush turn here to kind of clean this fight up with. But they're just going to find Pip. Great rock from XZD, man. He's been on it so far. Celestia Aurora just going to walk back into this one. If they can find Staggers, I mean, this gets really dicey fast.
They might, and they will.
Bixby is gone.
Is good, but it will not be that long in a run again. Oh my god, XCD.
Who does he feel like? 3 for the Sig, man. Looking for more. And this is just bad news bears for Vivacity Velocity. Chan is stuck on the high
Lionel
ground.
XCD. Lionel XCD. It's a go performance right now on this defense for the side of XCD and Celestia. I mean, very, very impressive here. But it's not over yet. I mean, they still have like a Mizukio, they still have a Dragon, a Grab as well.
Grab Dragon.
But like, you
man.
really want to get this really quick. Grab Dragon, El Clasico, some might say.
Nukulama has the beat. I like this idea actually from Aurora a little bit. Don't even let them get to the point. Dragon comes out, beat layered in, and all the ult skin and pops here. Nukulama's gone to the Dragon.
Nukulama here. Don't accept that FaceIt invite here, but you still got more of this match to play, it seems. Grab also from the side of Ken here. It's
Yeah, but the kills are all found
Yuzu.
for Aurora right now. Slow and Pip are gone. No DPS for Velocity. Chan
Echo
also
dead.
kind of low, and Mixvy's going to fall. Scram.
Ken. Unique
Really,
is
really low. And Unique
Unique dead.
is gone. It's just XDD and Nukulama left on the
But
point.
there's no bubbles either. It's going to look a bit sketchy here. But look at Chan, not really going out without a fight here. Really holding this one card here. Scram is dead, but Pip is coming back and so is Mitsby.
Can I
Put
find
the-
the right
oh my
observer?
God.
They don't touch the get enough the point. And it's going to be a Celestia Aurora map win.
Commanding defense here. I mean, hey, both our predictions are still alive.
1-1, baby. Just saying.
We got more of the game to play here. I mean, XCD on the defense, like obviously, like the entire side of Aurora played very well, very intelligently. But XCD simply just had it done. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why some people play Sigurd. I think XCD showed it completely well. Was able to get so many picks. The rocks just could not miss on them as well. A lot to love from that side.
If you, I
But
mean,
now-
I don't know if you could count how many fights XDD just rocked Pip and like they just got a kill and won the fight. Like
At
it
least
was,
3.
it was
Like,
so
it's at least
ridiculous.
3.
And it's gonna be
But
Velocity.
we go very quick here. Runasapi Simban.
Yeah, it's,
Fair
it's
enough,
a
I
quick
mean-
third map pick here. I like the Runasapi pick. I mean, the Simban also makes quite a lot of sense. This is not the correct game, so we'll see how many times it invites me before we actually get into it. But I think it's every time I like come in and out of a game, it invites me. So well, yeah, I'll keep that match room a secret until we can get to it. Hopefully that's a good one.
Yeah, but I think it's very good decision from the side of Velocity though. I mean, it was just like that sim comp. I mean, it just works. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to get like the craziest like damage. They have to take the TV turn right and like they just win. Or other times what they'll do is like they'll just play with their sim here, really overload the main lane on your tank, and you just can't do anything. Like the sim extra ban, very good here, especially on the Runesop where you can take a lot of space with it. But I'm curious, what's the counter ban?
I mean,
Do you think
we're
we
just gonna have to
see-
wait and see.
It
I
also
don't know
protects
either.
Vendetta. That's another thing as well. It protects Vendetta.
Yeah, but they're actually going to take away Wrecking Ball for Chan here, which I think makes sense. I know Chan as a ball player, so I'm not super surprised by this one. Let me lock in these bans. Wow, we were just switching side every game. Also, slow out Clash is in.
Oh, do you know much about Clash?
Absolutely not.
So neither of us know. All right.
Baz alright.
Well, time for Clash to show us who they are.
Wait, what was the
Very
second
interesting.
ban? I just forgot. Oh my god.
Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Wheel. Wrecking Wheel. Sweet. Alright. Bans are set. We're about to get into the map here. We'll see what these teams want to play.
Do you have any predictions?
Absolutely not. It was
Dark
Amalgam
Lane.
here. It was always Amalgam here, bro.
Oh, never
Oh my
mind.
god. A little Shion play, too. Happy to see the new character. Once again, I mean, she's really, really strong, so, I mean, it makes sense.
Very much so. Very successful here. I'm actually surprised the first time that's been in our series, though.
I'm kind of surprised as well. I mean, I think she is a very, very good hero, so. I feel like maybe she should get more playtime, but, you know, it's what you're
Let's
comfortable
see.
on.
XCD will be going over to the Diva here, so it's not really a mirror source at all, actually. But let's see, band for band, bike for bike, who will be the better show between Unique and Pip? Time to see.
I got my money on Pip. No offense to U2Q. I mean, I respect the U2Q grind, but I have a lot of respect for Pip as well.
Ooh, well, let's see. You know what? I got to be contrarian against you. Anything you say, I got to say the opposite of. You and 2Q. Show me something.
The U2Q is actually
I was,
really
I was,
far
I
out
was,
of this
I also
right
think,
now.
I also think you and 2Q's actually been pretty good so far in the series.
No, U2Q is
Chan
really
going
good.
low on armor.
Your one trick's banned, and you know you gotta deal with Pip on the Shion. It's a tough
Oh,
scenario. to
chuck
beat.
that bike down there, Mud. Ooh, but doesn't get anything down. Really good spam damage here. But look, they're already getting forced in a really weird room here.
Yeah, and look
SCD
how
can do
low
a lot
XD
to
is.
come out and-
Immediately gone here. Akioto though.
Akioto!
Big trade onto Pip. Looking for
Chan.
more
Oh my
here.
God, Chan.
6 feet, able to stay alive as Chan finds the follow-up onto the cast. And the Diva out of the mech. I mean, this is just such a hard fight for Aurora to win here. It's Chan going into the back line, looking to follow up on all of this. And it's going to be an early fight when going the way of Vivacity Velocity.
Hey, I'm feeling better already.
It's a very fun name to name for Vivacity Velocity, I mean, you know. And XD says, you know what, fuck this, put me on the mountain, let's go for a mirror here. I don't want to be having to force my matrix. I want to be able to hold my ground in front of you and do the same thing with me. So, not a mirror still, though, because we're going to be seeing Akio's on that cast. Actually, did quite successfully that first fight here. You can mark a lot of these lanes, you have to play a lot closer than you will with Clash on the Surge. I don't know, like, I think Surge is a bit better on this map, but I can see the logic of the cast.
Yeah, and Chan is going to
Ken
make
Kites it right, though.
big
Shout out
swing
early.
here. Akioto almost has a high noon, by the way. And gonna clean up
Oh
Pip on the
my
high ground.
God.
Big kill for the cast, but XCD is so low.
If they
You
live,
see
though, they have a noon for the back here.
Chan looking
Chan
for this
looking
follow-up,
very
but this
low.
Malga is just way
Chan's
too
dead.
low and going to fall here.
Sometimes you're gonna make something happen, and that is okay. Scram though, can't get it done though. Suzu broken from that character. Anyways, SCD will help clear out this fight here, and it will finally be their turn to swap it around here. 55 meters, you have to exactly have to, but nothing that is not overpowered.
Yeah, and these close ones are going to get had for Velocity here. So they're going to get a quick recontest. Scram has the Curie Rush, but actually gets the long spawn, so
Very unfortunate.
going to delay the recontest here and going to allow some meterage to get attained by Aurora. This Velocity have to get around at this corner.
Unique looking low here, but we'll be okay. We're gonna see it's like gonna be like a 3 versus.
Yeah, Akioto going early with
here, but
the high
Akioto,
noon turn. I
the
mean,
bike.
I guess Chan,
The
you gotta be
airspeed as
careful
well,
here.
Chan.
And Clash finds the
gets
kill.
off the pick here, such a last second thing. They're so crucial. And looking from the side of XD that they will be low and they will be dead.
Yeah, big kill for the Sojier. UTQ about to trade out the door, but ultimately it's going to be another Velocity fight when 25 meters up and looking to extend the lead here, going back into the Celestia Aurora territory. You know, they have 5 ults as well. I mean, this next fight could be very, very messy. I think both teams might just drop everything they have into this.
I mean, you know what I mean. Swap that out sometimes here. That'll be from the side though. Unique going with the Xion all here, looking quite successful here. But can they live? Oh my God! The answer is yes. But Clash gets
so
one.
far. Chan is
Clash
really
might
low.
get two.
Clash does find Nuke Llama, but it's just a Pip left. And once again, going to be another fight win here for Celestia Aurora Cart. He can push back. We'll see if these close
fights
ones-
like this though, winning that fight here will be very, very good for them though. Because I think they'll be able to get like to closer meterage maybe. Actually, no, they'll start from card here. They'll start from corner like always here. But we see this fight here. XCD will have the cage while Chan doesn't. Beat though, mirrored beats here. No, just mirrored beats. Anything else that's mirrored.
Yeah, Clash has
Loves
this
wins to win this
overclock.
fight here.
It's gonna be really
And
hard to
Pip
get
does
this card
have
around the
them,
corner. I'm not gonna lie.
Pip has Xion ult though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gotta be Celestia Aurora who kind of has to make the move here.
Yeah.
And the cage is gonna come
Cage
out
going
front
out
and
early
Chan.
here.
Overclock out from Clash and Beat is
Blowing up
layered in
that
as
shield.
well. Lots of ults getting popped
Mirrored
for
beats here.
both
Akioto on the
teams.
lane there.
Pip using the ult here. Now just
Not
gonna
killing
be patient
anyone
with
yet
it.
though.
He's gonna dump just a lot of
but
it into the
XCD
Malga, it looks like. XCD really low, gonna be able to make it out. Neither team has somehow found a kill yet.
Oh,
but
Chan, Akioto looking very low though.
as I
But
say
Chan's
that,
looking low as well here. The turn gone there,
Yeah,
but look
Clash
at the
is
back line here,
gone.
Clash!
overextension from the Sojourn player. UTQ able to stay up as well. Chan looking for trades here.
Echo
Pip
dead!
able to find Akioto. A
Pip!
second for Pip in this team fight. Looking for
Oh
more.
my God!
This Nuke Llama.
We'll die though. Nuke Llama
here.
goes for a trade there. XCD is still alive here. Unique is alive as well here. But wait a minute, there'll be another pick from Nuke Llama here. It's not over
Lucio's
yet.
turned up, baby. But
But
XCD
XCD
is
should be
just
dead
so
here.
low on the point. I mean, not a lot
No,
of
no,
clear
but wait,
available.
is it TP? Is it a TP here? Not yet, it's not yet, but we'll be close enough and we'll live. Wait a minute, let's fight the corner though.
Yeah, look at the ulticon coming up here. Both
Back
teams
to
about to have
even.
pretty big ults to play with. Scram needs
I
to
think
steer it
favorite is
fast.
the side of velocity though.
I do agree with that.
Nuke Llama really has to build B. I think B can really change on how they want to win this fight from the side of Aurora. To help them a lot. Shout's going out on
And
Miro
Bixby
though,
is
but
just
then
gone.
Max Nixby gets
UTQ though
killed.
is traded as Cage comes
Cage!
out from Chan. Beat into this.
Beat
from
is good,
Nuke
though.
Llama.
Beat is great here. It's
Heroes
only
gets
because
layered
the
in
answer
as
here.
well. Both heroes
double
actually
kick
get thrown
double.
into this one, and Chan needs to be careful here.
Noon as well.
And Celestia Aurora should be able to win this outright. Now, with the investment of the Noon and the Curie Rush, Akioto going to clean house here. 3 for the cast.
Cold day in hell.
Is that 3 or 4 there?
I've actually no clue what the first two is. I know that's at least 3 in that one little clip, but Celestia Aurora gonna get able to push back into
Are they gonna go with the cage here?
basketball
or something?
territory. I mean, they have the cage.
No.
They can definitely look to use it if they want
I was
to.
just saying, like, that's like the type of green. Oh!
Oh wait, you just randoms Pip.
That damage accounted for something here. I think like they want to take space for the game. They're just going with the early cage here. I mean, that cage is phenomenal. That's everything it needs to. And
Yeah,
with the
U2Q is
Xion
just
ult,
frying
it's
in
green.
it. What do you do about this? You do nothing, and now checkpoint matched here by Celestia Aurora. And Vasti Velocity, man, they've really started to stall out on this map.
Yeah, that being said, though, Celestia has had to invest gargantuan amounts to get themselves here, you know what I mean? So keep an eye from the side of Velocity. They'll look at them. They're going to have themselves a beat soon. They're going to have this, like, they're going to have this, what's it called? The Xion ult instantly, and they're going to have no sequence clash. And Chan, if he starts it off like that here, not bad at all. And they're going to steal cards. Might need to be a quick reset here. Stomp is good.
Yeah, Akioto looking for trades here,
Akioto, though.
This is just going to be a pretty clean Vasti Velocity fight win. You can't stagger the Fury, guys. She's on the car, but...
Would be very funny if you could, but also be very ethical here. I love that Xion reload animation, by the way. It's beautiful. A little bit off topic here, but I just want to point that out here. And I mean, look at them. They're going to hold close here. Maybe try to get some real time. If they do, then we set up for success here. XCD so
is
low,
just
though.
pre-fighted. I don't know. Flash using
Pip
the
is
overclock
dead.
here, trying to secure this one. Echo going to fall to Flash. 2 for the Stoj. See if he can finish off
Ooh, but if it's a
Akioto
stagger,
as
it'd be
well.
really
Nice
tough.
shots. And I think Vasti Velocity should be able to take the lead off this.
I mean, look at them. They've really set themselves up for success here. They're going to have themselves both a beat and a cage as well soon. Katsumi as well soon. Only thing on the side of Aurora will be this moon. It has to be massive. But look at how much damage is getting taken on the side of XCD. It's absolutely miserable. B is good, though. Can they kite it? They are.
Akioto's really
sorry.
low. And
Oh!
Flash, big rail shot. Gonna thread the needle there to find the kill. Chan finishes up Echo, but Pip is traded 4v3. XCD is just way too low. Stay in
Unique
this
with
fight.
another.
And Mixie cleans house on UN2Q. It's just Nuclear left on the point. And Vasti Velocity, they're gonna retake the lead.
We're almost caught up.
Your team has taken the lead. We have the lead. Don't ever let it go.
Sensational. Going into the next fight here, we'll see the side of Velocity going to try to extend their lead even further. They're going to have themselves a cage as well as a Kitsune, though. So that'll be nice here. But all both support ultimates very soon for the side of Aurora. Going back it up here. Nuke Llama is dead, though, with the beat. That's going to stink so much if they kite it. Clash is going with 2.
Yeah, and this Gear Rush investment, I mean, it's just really brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Losing a fight with Gear Rush is never great, especially when no ults are used from the side of Velocity. They're looking really set to take this map.
I mean, look at them. They're also starting to get back to their Clash Soj ultimate and Pip's Xion as well. Some other setting they have Unique and Nuke Llama's ults only here. I mean, it's going to be a bit dodgy, you know? You have to make a very big play happen here. You're far from getting it over. But maybe your 100 meter 3 stands true.
Yeah, Scram has the Gear Rush here. I think Velocity should hit the go button. But Clash is gonna get
But Clash is
fighted by
dead!
Akioto.
Oh my god, Akioto's looking low here. Will live though. Suzu is great here. Scram going for a bit of a creep pick. Trying to really change the side of the fight early. But it'll seem like it is.
Yeah, Celestia Aurora just gonna clean this up. I mean, that early pick
Wait a
really,
minute,
really
the
good
stomp.
for Akioto. And Chan looking for a trade, but isn't able to find anything. Celestia Aurora gonna make one last attempt here to win the map. 40 seconds. This is gonna be it. And they have to bring it all the way back into the territory of Velocity. So we'll see what they're able to do.
A solid upgrade.
Definitely don't write anything off yet, but look at this next fight here. It's going to be messy. It is going to be messy, no Argentina. I mean, look at the ult you have on both sides here. I'm just going to go first.
Chan
going for a
engage
stomp
here, has
It'll be
the
a bit scary,
cage,
but
but
then we
Pip-
get Pip is dead. It's the side of Unique, but then also another cage shoot going to the side. Chan is dead. What a way to swap it around, though. It might be the end of this fight here unless a big trade happens.
I think Velocity are doing the classic stacks 5 ult strategy.
Ultimates and
Pop
one last
all
fight.
of them at the exact same time, bro. Look at their ult economy, bro. They got it all. They've had it all for a while too. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very possible. It is very possible. That is like a very likely strategy to just win the game with, right?
I
But
mean,
it is
Aurora
not
have
guaranteed.
ults.
We saw a team lose with 5 ultimates. We've seen this happen.
Aurora have
and they have
ults for
3.
this. They have
3. And
good
if
ults.
Akioto builds the OC for this next fight, like this next fight and a half, that's gonna be massive for them as well here. But keep an eye on where Clash sets up. I think where Clash sets up is gonna matter a lot.
Yeah, and it's gonna start with
Look
the
at OC on
overclock
top.
from Flash. Looks like this is gonna be Vasti
Oh,
Velocity's
it's
chance.
right before the beat.
His shots land here. Akioto needs to be careful here. Clash, we gotta hit the shots, son. He's gonna be able to find the kill, and I think this is gonna finish this round off. This cage, Xion ult, just gonna be way too much to chew through here. And the 5 ults are going to hold as Vivacity Velocity move on to match point.
No, definitely. I mean, it was looking very, very promising, but I think as I was talking about a bit earlier, right? They invested a lot to get us to that point of the cart, and then it got a bit dodged on the ulti con. Also, just on the side of, what's it called? From the side of Vivacity Velocity, they also just did some very good things, especially, you know what I mean? I think they got like 1 or 2 hits on Akira or something else in the team early, and then like,
Your mic is Luki. They have spoken too quiet for your microphone, but I concur.
God damn it.
I think.
God damn it. Okay, what do you think I said?
No clue. I'm not gonna
Dude, what
lie.
the fuck do you mean you concur then?
I was just trying to be nice and agree, dude. I couldn't
I
hear a
appreciate
word.
it. What? Okay, TLDR. As I was saying, they like from the side of Aurora, they invested a lot of ultimates to get themselves to 65 meters, right? And after losing that space for them, it looked a bit dubious. You know what I mean? Like because the ultimates really built back for the side of Velocity, but also from the credit, like for credit where credit is due for Velocity. They also just won a lot of fights. Like I think there's one fight where they like Akiyoto when they were like already in enemy territory, and like getting a pick like that really, really mattered.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I mean, you may be right. I don't know. But hey,
I mean, you got.
we're gonna have a 4th map here. It's gonna be New Junk City Vendetta ban draft from Celestia Aurora. Velocity. We'll see what they want to counterban here. I don't know if there's many great options. I think this Vendetta ban kind of hits the nail on the head for what Aurora need to do to get back into the series here and send this one to a 5th map.
And I think a 5th map is very possible. What do you think is the ban in retaliation, though?
I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue what they're gonna ban away. I think there's a few options. I mean, you could take away Shion, you can take away.
Tank? No, you can't take away Shion. It has to be a tank or a support.
Oh, you're right, actually. Wow, I'm caught lacking, bro.
What is the ban? Let me see here.
It is going to
It'll be Sigma.
I mean, yeah, good ban.
Fair. Good ban. W bans.
And I once again have to swap the sides, dude. Every single map today, it's a side swap. But yeah, I really like this Vendetta ban from Aurora. I think Pip just doing way too much, and I think it really makes it hard for them to play what they want to play. So maybe we'll see Reinhardt again.
It's possible, but like, do you think we see Sim Bastion again? No, we see Sim though.
We see Sim, we see Ramatra. I mean, Akioto on the cast as well. Looks like Pip going to
I like
go
the
over
comp.
to the
I like the
Shia.
comp.
Chan does have so much aura.
Critical crits decline. I will say though, both shields were quite nasty last map. I was actually pretty impressed with both performances.
Why does this match keep going on hold?
5,
No way to invite me.
3, 2.
Parker?
Not this match, the other match. Well, if that's my fault, I'm
know.
sorry. I don't really know what's going on there. Stop
Oh.
inviting me, bro.
Let's get our hands dirty.
It's going to be the Malgar comp once again here from Velocity. I checked the match. It looks like it wasn't my fault. They fucked something up, I think. Chan picking an early turn here. Akioto trades Scram.
Unique is dead, but so is Scram.
Is gone here. 4v4 breaking out.
Oh my god, look at the
form.
look at the charge from the flash. You could be scary with that.
And Pip really low on the point. Needs to be careful here when trades are in. Chan finds Echo. Nuklama falls, and XD going to be isolated on the point here. It's going to be food for the Malga player. And Chan so much just wants to shoot him, but going to clean up Akioto first, then takes care of XD. An early point cap going to go the way of Velocity here on the first flashpoint.
And I mean, let's see, John. Let's see how this Malga comp really sets up. Because you obviously don't want to go too deep, because if they go for a sim TP flip around you, it's going to be a bit nasty. But yeah, I mean, just wait for point here. Know where they want to TP. Either stop the TP itself or try something to lane that shit. A lot of different options here. I think Pip on the Shion could really help with those though. The bike I think would be a nasty thing with the TPs. I mean, look at it. Look at the bike. Look at the bike. It's in the backline already here, but Mixy will die early here. We're not going to see that POV. Akioto being very
Akioto, nice
my
shots
God.
here. Going to clean up Scram as well, and going to give Aurora a chance to get into this one. XD finishes off Chan, 4v2. Pip, I mean, probably not going to
Oh my god, doesn't miss a
here
shot.
to stay up. Actually going to hit the
wait a
mid and able to
minute.
stay alive. So big plays from the Shion here. Has the ult for the next team fight as well. First ult up in the lobby. Akioto gonna be soon to
By
match.
by a decent margin, I mean, like obviously Akio will have the junior, but like having Shionol that early, quite impressive. No, shows the amount of work that he's put in. Akio really marking the lane here. Pip has to run away a bit. I mean, and look how many are trying to mark this lane. Oh my god.
Yeah, Pip needs to be really careful here. Gonna actually die pre-fight. I mean, maybe a little overzealous from the Xion player. Now, I mean, point flip gonna get threatened here from Velocity, but they're losing out on a lot of pressure and damage that the early Xion would have helped with. And Akioto gonna TP in looking for value with the high noon, but hasn't been able to find anything.
Oh, so close to getting it. Oh my god.
And shots on a clash are going to land here. Akioto starting to feel himself a little bit. Celestia Aurora trying to finish off the first point here.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, Akio is tapped in on the cast right now. And now, look at this next fight here. We're seeing an amount.
Oh, Pip, you gotta be careful!
Oh.
Pre-fight it again, and point's gonna get threatened here, but they're gonna have to use an ult. Clash on the flank.
This ends.
You want to be able to apply a little bit of pressure here, and Yuzuki's gone.
Ooh.
Big shots. Akioto though finds another in this fight. Bixby going to die here. Chan has to stay alive on the point. They can get Pip back and get a Xion ult off here, but they have to have the Malga alive. But XZD just gonna use the Ramble in here, trying to clean this up. Pip on the point, going to fall. And it looks like Celestia Aurora off the back of a 3K from XZD. Going to win the first flashpoint here on map 4, trying to send this one to a 5th map.
Definitely, and I think they very well can. I mean, look at this, like, look at the performances coming out right now. I mean, they really want this map by. I mean, Akio obviously could not miss a shot. But I think I'm also very impressed with how committal they were with their game plans here. The second they saw Pip, like, okay, we're going to run at that lane, we're going to get the trade, and we can get back to what we need to do after that. It's like a very clear game plan. Let's see if they can keep consistently knocking it out, or how is it from the side of Velocity that they answer back?
Yeah, Akioto almost has another high noon, by the way. And taking a lot of damage early here. Velocity, though they have so many ults for this fight, it would be impressive if they found a way to mess it up here. Kikuroshi is out. Pip has the Xion ult here. Probably gonna use it after the symbol if I were to guess. But Akioto's gonna pop the high noon here. Gotta be careful of the TP. Scram able to stay alive for a second here. Pip needs care and they can go in with the Xion ult. Both beats are gonna get layered into this, and Pip using the Xion ult needs kills, looking for Akioto, and they're going to finish off the cast. Point, though, is in Aurora's favor for now. Cage is going to get invested by Chan as well, just trying to secure this fight, but U2Q finds Clash. Echo is gone, and it looks like this should get one from Velocity, but it's going to be pretty close here. And Exy going to be the last to fall for Aurora, as Akioto is back, but just going to get cleaned up here at the end of this. And Velocity find the flip, but it took everything that they had.
And especially there is still a lot. I mean, it took all that they had, but like look what they're building up to. Clash's OC and a Kitsune, that's not half bad. But you're just be living this first Kitsune trade inside of Echo though. But be very, very cautious about that. If it's a TP Kitsune onto point, I don't think there's much they can do really for that plan. Chan also going over to the Ramontra as well. Did not have fun with all that shield play there. Really did not have to do too much. Oh, the bike though. Suzu is great.
From Echo. Going to force kind of everyone off the point. XCD is going to find
gets one though.
50% counting here for Aurora. Staggers would be detrimental to Velocity here. They need to stay alive and they need to take a fresh fight, but they're going to be walking into Ramble and they're going to be walking into a lot of mid-fight ults as well. They have their Kirash and they have their Overclock. Pip going to have the ult mid-fight, but these are going to be kind of scary.
Oh my god, look at them just sitting on the side here. I mean, it's everything out here. It's going to be Kitsune going out early.
And Clash
with the OC, I mean.
Going to find a kill here. Chan cleans up U2Q, but Pip is going to get traded. Akioto looks like going to be the target here from Velocity. Nice shot from Clash. Going to help find the kill. Velocity trying to even the score up here on New Junk City. Going to hold up as well. Ults are available for Aurora. They just have to make it to the point. SimTP should be able to help them get there.
Noon coming out from the side of Akioto, they'll be able to clear out a bit here. They're all of the kite back here, but will they come
and Bixby's gone!
Oh my god, they fight it up to Bixby!
Graham needs to be careful here as Clash is going to fall. Pip though, gonna invest the Shiono and finds two. Trades are good here for Velocity. 3v2 though in favor of Aurora, and they still have ults available if they want to use them here. But Chan is really low and is going to fall.
Chan is dead!
And it looks like Celestia Aurora gonna clean up the second flashpoint, and they're 1 point away from sending this to a 5th map.
And I mean, now Pip also going over to the far here, as I said before, I think it's a pretty good answer to the sim pumps here. But with Akiyoda that we've been playing, it's not going to be that easy to get some values, I think, honestly. If you're looking at this fight, though, look inside of Aurora, doing have themselves essentially 3 ultimates versus a B and at best annihilation on the side of Velocity.
Yeah, UTQ has a sim wall, and I think it's going to be pretty hard for Velocity to walk through. Mixy almost has the beat, but even then, I mean, you're going to get split by the walls.
Look at Pip. Pip is low already. You're having to cut down a bit. Pip is so low. Gets the care they need at the end of the day, but not without cutting it close. TP is gone, though. Simwall is out as well here, and I think that was in the cap.
Yeah, it's going to give Celestia Aurora the early point cap here, and it's going to be really important
Pip is
for
so
this
low
team
still.
fight.
Pip
Is actually dead, so big development here for Aurora. If they can find staggers here, it's going to be really, really good for them. They're going to force basically last fight in the next team fight. Clash is going to take some damage here from U2Q as XCD starts looking up.
Oh, but Chan on the
Chan
lane.
is really isolated right now.
Aggro, no?
But XCD just going to kind of waste the form here, and actually,
lower.
big opportunity for Velocity to find some momentum.
It is a
there.
massive trigger.
Kirish probably going to come out from Scram
Drops
onto
them
the
up
point.
again, but look
The
at the TP,
TP's
the
out
TP
here. I
good.
don't even know where they went. They just flipped the map on him.
They
Beats
flipped.
out. Kirish layered in by
He's shooting and
Velocity.
beats.
And
But
XCD Ajax is the Ajax! Oh my god! And XCD finds 2 in this fight. Chan using the Ramble to clean this one up. Probably didn't want to use it with the Ajax. You have to. And Mixby, man, picking himself for this one, headed over to the Mizuki as well.
They clutched it out nonetheless, so like it isn't all for none, but it's okay though. The fact that you win that fight, I think, keeps your hopes up a lot here. But you have to very, very much focus here. That 80% on this point after one lost fight, and that might as well be the map. So I think keep it on Clash though. We see that POV here. The OC is gonna matter a lot here, but unique dive like that, it's not gonna need to see here. Pip with a massive kill there here. And I think Velocity, they're gonna try to extend their lead here. Look at Pip already wrapping around trying to make some bicycles, but no, too risky.
Yeah, Pip, I mean, needs to be careful here. We've seen Pip get picked pre-fight before, but they're going to accomplish this reverse flashpoint sweep. I mean, you have to stay alive. You can't give them any free fight wins.
Oh my god, good pressure there on that lane though. Pip building to another like Shion auto. That could be absolutely massive. This could be very worried though. Akio's gonna have to noon. He's gonna have another Simwall as well. And SC's can get annihilation. I mean, a lot in the bank for them. A lot in the bank.
Yeah, Pip might be caught out though. Gonna need Turbo Karen. Actually gonna fall pre-fight Clash though with the overclock. Starting to find trades and Akio's gone! Shots not landing for the Sojourn, but they're up 1 in this fight anyway. XCD has the Ramble, but Echo is going to fall.
Scram gets one to Echo here. Mixed dead though in exchange. XCD looking quite low.
Yeah, it looks like Aurora actually just going to let this point go. Velocity going to find a sign of life here on the 4th map.
Much needed. Much needed. Much needed from them. I think great plays there going on the side of Clash here. Mixby also, I think, is very curious to see how this next fight's going to be with like not having Mixby with Mizuki. I think that'll help them win the tank trade a lot more. You know what I mean? If they really like try to force a tempo with that, fighting chains be something they really, really consider. Also, similar with this point here will be very, very helpful as well. Could help them get another cap early here, but look at look at Pip on the Shion. He's taking a lot of shots on the left side here. Kind of playing very pokey, but like, it's I think it's going to matter throughout the fight here, especially with that ult that they have. Can be scary.
Yeah, and beat almost available here for Nuklama. You're going to start off with the sim wall.
But then look at it, Mixby forcing point here a bit. Getting mucked up, but we'll be okay with it.
To kind of stop it, so gonna miss some potential follow-up with the sim wall here. And Aurora, they need this early point cap. See if anyone's able to touch.
Well, I mean,
it doesn't look like that is going to be the case here. Nuklama going to have the beat for the next fight as Kirish out from Scram.
But is it mostly kited?
I mean, it
goes
looks
off the point though. It's not too bad. No, it's not.
Akioto finds Clash early here. And Pip cleans up 2 with the Shional. Nuklama gonna die with the beat. And a +1 fight here for Velocity.
But it's still in favor of the side of Aurora here. Oh my god, they're gonna try to force out SDD here, but looking quite low here. Suzu is out as well. SDD giving a nice one.
XCD needs to be super careful here. This Ram is so low. The beat from Nuklama is gonna come out, but XCD gonna die anyway. U2Q though trades a Clash. Now Chan using the Ramble, trying to find a way to secure this team fight. But it's still so scrappy. Pip is going to get traded here, and Echo able to survive as U2Q cleaning up on the point for now. Chan really needs to find kills here, and Scram is just so low. Going to fall to U2Q. And Aurora, they want to end it here.
I mean, they're dodging and weaving with this comp here. They couldn't die as much as we want them to here. And we annihilation as well. As much hope as there is, now it's looking really, really sketchy here. Mixed will have themselves definitely a Mizuki L2.
And no one touches! They don't make it to the point!
No one does it!
Oh my god, and we're going to map 5 here.
I win my predictions. I win my predictions anyways. Doesn't matter who this next map. I asked for a map 5 and I got it. Where else would you like to be, ladies and gentlemen? Just
Jesus
noticing,
Christ.
when I'm on this cast, we get a map 5. Hashtag me for president. Not really, but. FaceIt for president is what I would say. FaceIt expert for president, actually.
Oh, actually, it's changed the Celestia Aurora score wrong, guys. I'll change it really quickly. Oopsie. I'll click the wrong.
Good shit, man.
That's on me, guys.
Good shit, man.
It's
Good
2-2,
shit,
I
guys.
swear. We're going to the 5th map, baby. And it's going to be Velocity. You get to set the tone here. We'll see where they want to go. It is hybrid left, I believe. So, could be Hollywood Kings Road or New Bonnie.
I doubt it would be a
the
New
good
Bonnie.
Kings
I
Road,
would
bro.
love.
I really doubt the
I'd
good
love a New Bonnie. I'd love a New Bonnie. It would heal me so sincerely. Don't know if they'll really go it though. Anything but a Kings Row, please, please don't give me a Kings Row.
It's going to be New Bonnie.
Yes.
And I mean, Kings Row with the sim, I mean, I would never want to play that. So, I really understand the New Bonnie pick here. Now they have to think about a ban. I mean, there's not a lot of great options left. You get rid of Kiriko. Does it shoot yourself in the foot? I don't know.
Can we see a Mizuki? No, what side is it? No, I wouldn't see a Mizuki from them. No, they would like to keep the Mizuki. If anything, I could maybe see him like playing like a Wien comp of sorts that they played on map 1.
Yeah, I don't really know what to get rid of here. I'll be honest with you. I mean,
I
maybe
think that's the
Cassidy.
beauty
You
of
get rid
it,
of.
though,
I mean, you've
because,
already
like,
gotten rid
they've-
of Cass. Actually, you can't really get rid of him.
I mean, here's the thing. I think the beauty of it is like both these teams they've essentially exhausted all these options. Like it's gonna really come down to like, both these teams being like what they're comfortable of, and like it's fisticuffs. Maybe like you ban one or two things. Like we have the grenade at our foot. We will always have the grenade at our foot being this Kiriko ban. I don't know how much of that you can get done though. Do you think there's a tank ban that will work for them?
It is a Lucio ban for Velocity. So the pool opens up pretty heavily here for Aurora. I'm curious to see where they want to go. I don't think you ban a tank here. I think you're pretty comfortable against what the pool of Chan is potentially playing. It's going to be Winston or Ball, and you've already banned Ball. I don't think you want to get rid of Winston. So it's probably going to be on the DPS line, but what do you get rid of? I mean, maybe a hit scan? I don't really know.
Like it's gonna be kind of cap a penis though. No, like maybe Xion, but no, I don't think Xion's that crazy of it. I could see that though. I could see a Xion, maybe like no real flex keepers other than that. That's kind of on the option here. You could ban Soj.
And it's going to be a
What is it?
Zarya ban.
For last point, I think it matters. For the other ones, I'm incredibly skeptical. Actually, it could be okay for second. For first,
I mean, we
skeptical.
talk. There's really not. The options are fucking God knows who to ban, bro.
But would you have it any other way? I don't think you would.
No, I'd never have it any other way. Velocity ban away Lucio and Zarya banned away.
I can
Aurora.
really see a Sig on this defense. I think Sig is actually like a bit more effective than
Dude, I've seen some teams
defense.
like dominant on defense here. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
to
it's
you.
doable. I'm so serious it's doable because like you could, like I think like, when you're playing these poke tanks or whatever, you have a lot of staying power on that right height. Like it's not easy to get rid of you. You know what I mean? And you can still shoot like for example, try to jump on your backline or whatever. If your backline is path correctly, you can still shoot that a lot and make it really hard for them to actually walk on. But if Chan goes to the ball, I think it's one of the things that can maybe have a decent answer. And it will be a Sig. I know ball. I've done this before. I have played this. I remember we used to have a bit of a period where we would stream having a Sig Life Weaver on here. Yes. Life Weaver kind of throws it out of the window, but it was the NRG comp. I promise you it works.
Stay in sight.
And with how good Sig is right now, it's not a bad pick at all.
Let's see if there's any other games. There's a few games going on right now. We're the only game in map 5 right now, so I mean we'll take that. Kitchen's up 1-2-1 on Missy Next Linux, by the way.
Oh really?
Interesting development there. Are there other games? I mean, more closer to what? Wait, Carter Garden is up 2-1 on Team Inferno. And Element Normal is one map away from beating Dark Nodes.
Wait,
So-
Chan going onto the... Wait, why is your stream bugging out on me? Why is your stream bugging out on me? Okay, no, okay. Chan going over to the Winston here. I think the Winston's pretty good into the Sig as well. Bubbles will be okay, but you can kind of... If you get shot out, it's gonna be really, really sad. You can kind of explode. But I think Bubbles and the way you can just play the Sig gives you a lot of... But Bo will be going really deep onto Akioto here. Akioto off the hey, your super force as well here, but Scram will be the one first one dead.
Yeah, XAD finds a pretty big kill here onto the Kiri early. And Aurora
Very
on
needed.
this
I
high
think a
ground,
very
man.
needed pick as well.
It's going to be really, really hard to dislodge them.
But oh my god, XCD walking so brazenly here, not afraid of nothing. Almost
It
gets
finds
around.
the kill into Echo.
But Echo!
I mean,
What-
probably
would
going
he
to trade
trade?
here, but
No.
this is definitely worth it. Or
a
Velocity
better
off,
trade.
Mixie falling.
Oh.
Akioto, big 2K here. This cast needs to stay alive. Could fall. Needs to be careful here. And XCD able to clean up
Gets
Scram as well.
another.
And I mean, Velocity maybe a potential in, but it's going to get cleaned up by Aurora, and they're going to continue holding this high ground here. A minute already off the clock.
I mean, look at Akioto, already so close to a noon. I mean, it's phenomenal what he's been doing this series.
Yes, this
Look
guy's
at
player.
Pip though, going for an early wrap here, taking so much space around the map, trying to force hard a bit with Shan though. Really forcing a lot of attention here. But you're not getting overly spammed though, because they're really occupying the Pip lanes.
Yeah, XCD just gonna form in from the high ground here.
Pip
Pip
gets
though,
another one to Echo, how?
gonna pre-fight Echo once again. Yeah, and a
Akioto's
big
low,
opening
Akioto's
here as
very low.
Akioto going to fall as well. And it looks
Oh
like
my
Velocity
god!
able to break the first point
XCD
hold
gets
here.
one.
XCD 9 straight out the door with U2Q falling.
We'll
I
be
mean, the
alone,
Sig just
bro.
needs to die on the point, I think.
Ooh, that rock though.
And Velocity, I think they should be able to secure the first point cap. XCD's respawn is just going to be way too long, bro. I'm not gonna
I can see XCD swapping to Diva. There we
Spoken
go.
into existence, bro.
Like, I think it's good. I think XD played that quite well. I think Sig's very good there, but like once into this monkey pump, whatever, bubbles can do be too effective. Like you can't really stun or anything, and like also he can kind of just shoot you through your shield and stuff. Like whenever he needs to isolate you, like there's like it's just not fun. So obviously goes Diva. Why not?
From Celestia Aurora, they're gonna get all the way and flip the
Ooh, what a
map on the
damage.
point here. Akioto, they're gonna get solo bullet by
Flash on the
Flash.
Freya, by the way, not talked about too much here, but Sharner really show up in this fight. Kitsune out as well, but there's kiting it, no?
Yeah, XD actually kills it. Makes me in the back line here. So 4v4 on the point, but U2Q going to fall. And XD looking for
Big
trades here, but
delay.
Flash doing too much on the Freya right now. This Diva probably just needs to reset really, really quickly. But just gonna die on the point, I mean, just as good, probably.
If they catch respawn, though, that's what's gonna matter here.
But yeah, it does
And
catch the
they
wave.
will.
Lots of ults for
Not bad.
Aurora in the next team fight, but so just as many for Velocity.
It's messy.
so-
It's very messy. I'm very curious though. I think with Mixky's bubble or like Chan's primal, I think there's kind of some ways to separate like the Mizuki ult that Nuke Llama has.
And Akioto gonna go
Akioto
free
doing
fight.
stuff like that though is gonna go completely all the way to that plan though. Just a phenomenal thing.
I mean, both teams have ults here, so I mean, I could see an investment from Velocity
It's
if they
not
really want
over
to try and
yet.
win this. Pip just respawned, so they'll be back in the fight.
I think their goal
sometime
is. I
soon.
think they just want like. I think XG just wants to delay card as much as possible, and then once they'll have their guy back, they can go again. But look at the noon here.
Akioto, big high noon, but
That's
yeah, it's
another.
low in the backline. Chan going to use the
Chan,
primal here to try and
that's
win this, and
primal.
U2Q gets traded.
Oh my God, that's one.
This Winston looking for more here in the spot. Both of these supports, but doesn't able to find anything
Oh
so
wait,
far.
son.
And XZD going
Oh,
to fall
but then
here.
because XD will change so much of this fight here.
Flash using the bullet, isn't able to find anything with no Diva available. This retest going to be really, really difficult for Celestia Aurora. Nuke Llama, though,
But then
able to
Pip
find
dies
Pip.
again here. Simple
U2Q
wall going
gets
out
to
as
the
well.
point in
He's
time.
footing. But the bubble here.
And XZD's back on the Malga.
Akioto gets
finds
one.
Clash, and Aurora might hang on a little bit here.
No, honestly, Malga's not bad at all. Malga's not bad at all. I mean, here's the thing. You already said XD wants to lean hard a lot. I mean, you do it on the Malga. I think it's probably the best option to that. You know what I mean? If they try to get too close, you can also mark out Echo very, very well. That's another thing, actually.
No, yeah, look at the Ulticon. I mean, Echo's the Gear Rush, and Pip is the dupe, but basically nothing else in this lobby. Akioto gets
But
refighted. What a kill from Pip!
Pip has been just absolutely dominating on these angles, essentially almost always getting one. It is incredibly impressive to see here. And with a lot more pressure onto the Malga here. But it's two Pips! Wait a minute, it's getting traded out, it's still messy!
Yeah,
It's
Pip not
over
done
yet.
enough yet. Gonna dupe the Malga here, but needs the cage. Really, really bad.
Ooh!
They're not gonna get it off. Wait, the crunch
gets
stops the cage from going off. And Velocity, man, they just cannot get a clean fight win here. They get the kills, but just not able to secure one. And Celestia Aurora doing a nice job holding out here. A minute 30 remaining. No ults
Aurora is
available.
so scrappy.
Driver
Aurora
team
is,
is
but another thing about Akioto. You can't ask for better. Because here's the thing, not only does that make this fight slower here, but it also helps them build a lot more, like a lot closer to the ultimates here. You're not gonna have it by this next fight. But Unique's already at 57, XC's at 55 the cage. If this next fight goes long enough, like they get themselves like, at least like 80, you know what I mean? And that's gonna matter so much. Chan also going over to the Sig though, that's something.
Yeah, Scram kind of
I
sneaking
think the
around here
Sig
on
can
the
really,
flank.
I think this Chan can really help mark out a lot of lanes on it. I really don't hate it. I think the Sig is just
Scram on the high ground here.
But these tanks are swapping back and forth, really trying to show their flexibility here. Noon going out from the side though,
Yeah,
misses the
SCP
rock though, can't
going
get
to
it. Ooh, Messi
Really,
looks so
really
low.
dangerous, but Cart gonna start getting pushed by Velocity.
Kizune
Curious out
from
from
the
Scram, and
side of
XED
Scram.
is so low. Going to fall.
And will die.
And finally, this should get pushed in, and it will. We will see a third point here for Velocity, but what could have been a way bigger time bank only going to be 3 minutes, or 2 minutes now.
Is XC just gonna go over the Sig as well? Yep, here we go. I mean, dude, you can just predict it sometimes. I get it. It's kind of been a back and forth counter assault from the tanks. But I think on this match here, I don't really expect much to change. Like, I don't even think, like, Winston's not that good on this last point. Depending on how far Card gets, you know? But look at that ultimate that Chan has. Ugh, it's gonna be scary. And Clash already has the early OC. They might force left with that already.
Yeah, and Akioto gonna get caught out with it. Clash, big kill here, but point gonna get flipped onto by Aurora. And
Gets two, but Mickey's dead.
is traded here, so 4v4 breaking out. Kirish
And
out from
Kitsune
Echo
as
here.
well. No more OC as well.
And Chan is just so
Talk
low
about-
here. The Sig is just going to get
And
melted
Chan is
through.
dead.
With the help of the Curie Rush, and Pip needs to be careful trying to make his way
And
out.
Sammy
Scram,
trading?
though, he's going to be caught
The
out here.
Clash, the sticks.
Yeah, Clash is stuck in the back line. And Celestia Aurora going to win a by spite win there, despite Akioto dying
Very
pretty
good.
early.
I want to say this though. I think people might be the stickiest Echo I've seen in a very, very long
30
while.
seconds remaining.
I don't think they're stickier than Hip on the Echo right now. Like, ugh. But walking into this fight here, when we see 3 ultimates versus at maximum 2 for the side of Celestia, it's a bit of an uphill battle, but they do have the meters to play with. Yeah, and a symbol like that, if they can get an early pick here, that would be absolutely massive.
Yeah,
Wait,
Pip
but look
going
at
to dupe the Sig here.
bubble here.
Akioto
Clash is dead.
finds a kill, and Pip going to need to do a lot here with the Flux. But going to
Not
get
getting
immediately
it, then we'll
bursted out of
die.
this. And 30 seconds remain. Chan has the Flux.
A lot of onus
Potentially
on
look for
Scram and
here.
Chan here. Ooh, the binding chain almost hit. If it did, it would be looking at our
Yeah, Akioto gonna kill Pip though. Echo a little over aggressive, and now maybe gonna have to wait for this respawn. But Mixby's gonna
Oh
actually
my
get
God.
staggered here. Akioto finding 2. And this may all fall apart at the
Gonna
very
get
end for
sketchy.
Velocity Chain Flux, but
Oh
Akioto
my
does not give a
God.
fuck. He's gonna high noon that shit. Get
Why
that,
don't you have flying fuck?
get that shit out of here, bro. And I mean, Celestia Aurora, they're gonna hold the 3rd point here. Akioto is just
Oh
cleaning
my
house here at the end of the map.
God.
At the end of the attacking half, I mean. And they're going to get a chance to win the game here if they can get it past this 3rd point.
Score 0 to 2.
Sensational.
Switching sides.
Good attack, but here's the thing. Can Velocity get an even better defense? It's very possible. It is very possible. There's nothing that you can objectively define about this series so far.
I mean, on a map like Numbani, I mean, defense can be very, very overwhelming. And I'm curious to see if the comp changes at all for Aurora coming onto the attacking side. You're going to have a sim, so, I mean, you can play a lot of different stuff. But curious to see if there are any swaps at all. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I assume Pip is going to stick it out on the Echo here. I think going to have a better time on the defense, just kind of interrupting the sim TPs and hitting the rotates kind of hard.
Agreed.
And it's like XED going to play the Diva here as well. I think the Sig could be good. Chan going over to the Hazard, so.
You know me with this character. You know me. Show me something.
Definitely a closer to interesting pick, in my opinion. based
I
on
think
what
it's a
we've
bit
seen so
worrying.
far.
There's a lot of edges.
I'm
Like
really
a lot
scared
of
of it
Celestia's.
too.
A lot of Celestia's comp has edges to Hazard, which is what's worrying
Tell
here.
me
But
more
it
about
is
this.
possible.
Aren't
Like
you
it's not the
fellas
worst thing
friends?
ever. I think if it was like
Yeah,
XD
yeah.
on Sig
You
or something, I
remember
think it would have been a
Yatamon,
lot
right?
worse. But
Yeah,
wait a minute.
sausage.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god! 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 I'm actually speaking these fucking tanks up into existence, bro. What is going on? Now, Chan, I pray for you so sincerely. You have to have very phenomenal walls and very good slash discipline. I think it's it is wonderful stuff. Especially if Pip takes a lot of angles for you, slash take a lot of spam. You have to show yourself a lot, which can maybe help. But oh no.
Yeah, this TP is going to be pretty brutal here. Chan taking a turn on the high ground, but Hazard, goodbye.
Oh
Aurora.
my god!
Massive fight opener here. And a big mistake from the Hazard player.
I think it was just, it's not even the big, that's just like the laws of God, bro. You're just supposed to die there.
And we'll see if Velocity can even touch this. I mean, they're just going to stagger out, it looks like.
5
Scram and
minutes,
Clash
so
are just
early
so
though.
low. And Celestia Aurora, man, they really want this win. This Clash is going to get staggered here. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to work with. I mean, that is the definition of brutal.
It's kind of done. Last on Sojier, I'm very curious as to whether or not Chan stays that, because I think this is a terrible comp for Hazard.
Well, Chan is sticking on it at least
The
for
thing is,
now.
here's the thing. Like, I think it's a terrible comp, but like with this point here, like the midpoint is at right now, I think Chan could spam for a lot of these open lanes. Maybe get a wall, isolate like the CCPs or something, and play off of that trigger. You can't really play front line. You can play a lot of corner distance here, but there's a way for Slash to work all those.
And
And
Akioto
really, like,
barely able to survive here, actually. Almost a great turn from the Hazard. And Cart gonna start getting stopped now as well.
you want to live on card a lot here. Really just burning out TPs here. Can't give them a lot of this to take advantage. If they do with the amount of CC that they have, it'll be scary here. You're just looking at prodding into Sigma. Unfortunately, him reducing before you do anything. Walls like this to block them off. Not bad. Very disappointing play. Very impressive. Hip looking a bit low though.
Needs to be careful. Yunsu-Q though, gonna find a clash, and once again another opener here for Celestia Aurora to work with.
Hip on the
Kirish comes
sig,
out,
though.
Chan
Ooh.
trades the
Chan gets one.
Llama in the back line. Hazard player looking for more, but
Not
once
doing
again
good, too.
immediately blown up. XED man just doing so much on the Sig this round, and the Hazard, I mean, talked about it as soon as it was picked. Could be brutal. Scram though trades Akioto. And with the ult economy that is available now, I mean, not out of the woods. Our Aurora here, I mean,
will still be on the side of Chan here.
XED's really low, and it's gonna get followed up on by the sticky nades.
Oh my
Pip
god, Pip!
doing a lot on the Echo right now, and it looks like going to be able to hold a little while longer. Velocity are 4 minutes to remain on this time bank now, started at 5 minutes 45. We'll see if it can dwindle down even
Required, but
more.
oh my god, Pip! Can you ever miss with the stickies? Oh. The answer is no here, but walking this next fight, to me, especially having 3 ultimates here, Pip being able to do quick enough, by the way, already having one last fight, it would be 4. Chan, very impressive though. There is always a way to win, right? I think the comp sucks, but if they can play as much as they can, especially on this point here, where you can see Chan really playing for a lot of these different high games, you need to set for that and maybe fuck up their TPs. Down for can also be very massive. Kitsune going up
Kirish
from the
goes
side
out here.
of Scram.
As Pip in the backline, big sticky nades, has the dupe available, and Akioto gonna get caught.
XZD is dead!
As XD dies early, Pip has to use the dupe just to stay alive, and now looking to follow up on this. Staggers would be massive here. Akioto barely able to make it
Can't get
out.
him.
And dupe is gonna go to waste, it looks like here. I mean, we try and build something, but doesn't look like we're going to be able to. But I still think valuable invest here. I think a trade would have been pretty brutal there to give Aurora. And now 3 minutes remain. Time ever
Really moving
expiring.
down that time back. Now it's a bit, it's essentially at half of what it once was here. Bubble onto your Hazard or Echo could be absolutely broken though, everything considered here. Echo going to 80% of that Kitsune while also going to be having a Flux and a Noon. A good amount of things. But look how they put the map here.
It's going on to Mixby himself, and he gets rocked away, but XD's gone. Once
XD's
again, free
dead?
fight. Akioto though trades Pip, not before dying himself.
Oh, but Mixby getting a little bit low.
And Chan needs a
Wow,
lot of care.
Chan.
Chan needs so much care.
Chan
But
will be fine.
Velocity, they're holding on for now. Somehow, someway, this team is not letting go of this second point. Kurt's actually pushing back really
There's still
far,
life
by
in
the
this
way.
joint. There's still life in this joint, man. Suzu
out-
out early though. They could probably trade on that. Mixby looks a bit low here. Kitsune on that lane.
A nice kite here from
It doesn't
Velocity.
cancel.
This is the nice part of the card
Look at the
pushing all the
kite,
way
look at
back
the
here.
kite.
You can kite this Kitsune rush, and you don't have to feel frightened to touch the point at all. Akioto on the high ground. Trying to find a
I
kill, but
respect so
doesn't
much
find
here.
anything, and now Clash is overclocked. Free reign over the map here. We'll
Now
see
this
if
is
we can
scary.
find
This is
anything.
very, very scary though, because if XD can keep pushing cart here and not getting forced out too much here, Chan has a hard force cart, and that's what the comp starts to really, really lose. They have to go
Pip's
early.
dead.
Pip is
99
dead.
to the tube. That's so brutal.
Stop that payload.
And Clash, I mean, on the
Look at
flank,
the rep from Clash here, trying to be a hero here.
needs
Do
a
not
big
hate it at
trade.
all.
Hasn't been able to find anything though, and
Can't get
XD
it.
Flux
And
gonna try
Chan
and
might
clean this
just
up
do
as
that.
Chan. Really low, but the kills are here for Velocity anyway.
They get 2.
And Chan does die, but they just have to
But
touch the
Mizuki
cart.
else here is a
Pip
bit
back
split
with the
off here,
dupe.
but Pip back with the Sig. The rock is good.
And Kirish throwing it from Scram too. I mean, this is getting
Sim.
scrappy really, really fast. Symbol thrown in by U2Q. Response favor Velocity, and Pip has the
Pip,
Flux
what a
here.
rock.
And it's not gonna hit the
Oh
ground
my
in
god,
time.
but it's dead.
Nuke Llama falls though,
Nuke
and they're
Llama's
still
dead.
touching the point. Scram though, going to die. Chan is back with this
But
has
Rock as well,
not a
and
lot
Chan
left to do here.
But the
And going
block
to
here, and
fall.
it'll be it.
Aurora finally get it over the line.
And now it's
2
very,
minutes,
very
30
scary here.
seconds remain.
Chan though 90% off.
Oh, Pip, you gotta be careful. This Echo is so low and able to stay alive just barely.
Lives. Okay, Chan has his down point. That's all they have. If they can force out of Suzu, it can be massive, but without it, it's a little bit worrying here. Especially if Chan has the force car. I mean, look at the meterage here. At some point, someone has to contest here. Walking this to help you live a lot. Like, how much?
And Pip on the flank here, gonna burn
But
XD
XD
down. No hazard ult needed. And potentially a big fight when you're for Vivacity Velocity. It's gonna get this time bank to sub 2 minutes.
Look
They're
at how
gonna
many
buy
ults that
time.
builds. Now they have 3 ultimates.
Yeah, they're gonna buy time to build up to these ults. And really not a lot coming up for Aurora here. Not a lot of really meaningful. It's not the Cure Rush, but look at the ult bank that Velocity
They have Noon as
have
well,
to
but
mirror
there's
into
ways
this.
to answer to the Noon here. You don't have to, like, I think when you use the Noon, if worse comes worse than that, you can use it, but what a wall!
Gonna knock them all off the high ground here, so Aurora
Look at
has
how
to play
wide
through main
set
now.
Pip
They clutch
is
and
here.
pre-fight
But
and
if
wait.
they got the clash.
That was
Oh
the
my God,
lose
the wall
con.
is that
Chan
here.
looking for a big Hazold here.
And the shield also will block off anything that the Warrior could do here, but they're also low here.
It's
Chan getting
killed.
a pick.
It's 3v3 on the point right now. But Chan's
But
going
that
to
will
fall.
pick it
UNCQ
there.
finds Pip. Is
And
Aurora?
Aurora does it!
They're going to win a map 5 banger here. And
And
stay
take
undefeated
themselves.
in the season. Also, I'll say it, they're breaking into the top 16 as well. What a series.
Where else would you like to be? Also, Parker, buddy. How does it feel to lose another fucking prediction?
I'm just kidding.
I will say though, absolute respect to Velocity. Velocity, that I have infinite respect for you guys. You guys have the talent. I will be watching you throughout the season. Keep your heads up high. Keep your heads up high. So close to getting it. No cigar today, but you will get it another day.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Aurora.
Velocity, I mean, just an absolutely class series here. There's not much else to say. I mean, they looked very, very good, so.
Mhm.
Or not Velocity, I meant, sorry, whatchamacallit, Aurora.
Aurora?
Looked very, very good today. And Velocity, I mean, they looked good as well, don't get me wrong. I mean,
I think it was very interesting to see both sides. Though. I was very impressed by both sides, like ways to adapt. You know what I mean? Like we saw a lot of adaptation through the series. It wasn't very stagnant. Like yes, there was definitely comfort picks, but like as you saw throughout the series, like the way they started winning fights, whether it be like unique on the sim or something like that, it really started to evolve a lot more. You know?
yeah, I agree.
And I
I
was
mean,
very, very impressed to see that throughout the
UTQ
series.
was a monster on the sim. Honestly, everyone on Aurora played really, really well, so really, really impressed with them.
On both sides.
Yeah, I mean, both sides. I mean, Velocity had a very good series here. I mean, we talked about the hazard. If they hold on to that first point just a little bit more, a little bit longer, I think they could
It changes
potentially
entirely. It
change
changes
the
entirely.
entire course of the game. But I mean, unfortunate scenario, and it's going to be
And also,
Aurora
Chan on the
finding the better
hazard
end of
really
it. Yeah.
impressed me. Really impressed me. I think the only thing that like I think the hazard really struggled upon because I think they played it so well was like when you get yourself to a bottom line, you need someone to force cart, right? Into that, it gets absolutely miserable. I mean, you saw anytime that Chen had to really show himself on cart, like even before the fight was like actually over or anything, you like the momentum would change instantly, you know. But like the ability that Chen has to like really take a lot of other space around the map and get really good walls helped a lot. Very impressed by their living, but it's not enough there. So
No, yeah, I
congratulations to Aurora.
100% agree. But we have to choose an MVP here. Who do you
Mm.
got?
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. You know what? I might have it.
Go
might have
ahead.
it.
Let me hear it.
From our hood. Yes,
Akioto,
our
baby.
hood.
It's Akioto on the cast,
Show me
baby.
Akioto on cast.
Akioto
Show me
frying on
Akioto.
Cassidy today, baby. I mean, that's just what it is. He was a monster on those cast maps, and a big reason why Aurora were able to clutch this series, in my opinion. So, big congrats to Akioto. He is the MVP today. And what a series by Aurora, all in all. All of them played so well. Honestly, anyone could be the MVP. XZD, really, really nice sig play. Not Pip,
Very
sorry.
impressed.
Fuck, I don't know. I can't speak. Holy cow.
UNCQ.
UNCQ on the sim and the May as well was really, really strong. So anyone could have won it, but we're gonna go with Akioto
And Luke
here.
Nama and Echo as well. Very impressed by that backline as well. A lot. I mean, it felt like a lot of times the team was really on the same page. But even more than that as well. Like from the side of Akioto, I was just very impressed by the confidence. You know what I mean? Like the consistency to get that many trades in so many fights. I mean, it's not an easy thing to do, right? So you have to be very proud of them with that.
No, yeah,
Congratulations to-
big props. To
Also, as you always say, where else would you have ever wanted to be?
where else would you want to be besides Expert League? There was 7 or 8 Masters games today, and I chose this game because I believed in it, and guess what? It delivered. Thank you so much
It delivered.
to both teams, all the players. Great match to be a part of. I love Expert, baby. I'm never leaving. I don't care if I have
Swear. Truth nuke.
30,000 viewers in Masters. I'll still be an Expert. So we're here, baby. What a great
Home is
league.
where the heart is. In my heart, can't leave here.
But besides that, I don't have too much else to say. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Amigo, do you have anything else to say?
No, thank you all for being here. Stay tuned. There's still a lot more to be done this season.
Oh yeah, so
Thank
much to
you
be
all.
done.
Also,
Don't
actually,
worry.
another thing here, and the thing is, thank both you, Parker, and everyone else for bearing with me. I know I haven't been as present on the cast as I'd like to be. I'll try to do my best to get as much availability as possible. Work's been kicking my ass. It's been very fun though.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. We're doing good. We're out here. But besides that, you guys know the drill. Join the Discord server required. talk to us,
Mm.
give me feedback, listen to things, give me match requests, everything. Get in the Discord server. It's the place to be. Follow on Twitter if you want match announcements. I try to post them early every single match day. We'll be back with another game tomorrow. Might be another expert game, I think. I think that's what I was targeting, so stay tuned for that. But besides that, thank you guys so much for being here, and I hopefully see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.